it's between 11 to 3:30. What I'm gonna do? Stay there doing
Right.
nothing?
Yep.
So that's why I go home. So, but today
I don't blame you.
come back. They have. Are you staying for the afternoon meeting?
Yeah, but I'm going to be doing public works, probably for all agenda items.
Specialty. Huh?
Yeah, that's my, right now they're on my, yeah. So I'm going to ask the audience, like, to call me. I'm going to ask my live, to like,
What?
I'm going to ask my viewers to like let me know if they call my name over there, because I did sign up, because maybe if it's in between things, I can sneak over there and give public comment.
I can. So you say you sign up? I can
Yeah.
help you pay attention.
Really? AuditLA.
Huh?
It's under AuditLA.
Right. Okay. No problem.
Thank you.
No problem.
That'd be great. Thank you. Because, hi, if I could go back and forth, that'd be great. Good morning, guys. Hey, I love it that Burner's always up first. Hey, Burner, how you doing? I'm like, I feel like I'm stalking the men's room, but I don't know if I Bye, guy. I'm cold. I shouldn't be doing that, but I thought maybe he lost me. Good morning. Whoops, sorry.
They are.
Okay.
I'll see you in the meeting. Roger, it was good puppet.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your potty time. Go puppet.
No, I didn't say
I didn't say, okay, I'm live. We're going on, and we still have a few minutes. Hey, guys. Good morning, everyone. I decided to come down. Hopefully everyone's on the Zoom call. Guys, I did sign up for the main, for the city council meeting too. And Moo guy, although today he's shirt guy, said he'll try to come get me if he hears my name called. But if you hear them call, if anyone hears it, well, I guess no, if you're with me, but if anyone's watching the main meeting too, whatever. But he said he'll try to find me, but I probably will just stay here. This is the Public Works. This one's the one that needs work. Good morning again. Hi. I have my card. They want me to fill out, I'm not filling out 14 cards. Yeah, they say you have to do a separate one for every agenda item, but no, but I asked for the rules and they gave me, there's nothing in the rules that says it. Yeah, they've been I think he's a Fibber McGee because I asked him for the rules and I can't find it. Oh, I know, it's not you. I'm just letting you know. I think they're... No, I know that's what they're telling people. I was hoping it would be the other lady. Like, Tangi Cole seems pretty decent, pretty nice. Like she seems like the best one. I don't know about the other one, Devin, or whatever. I never really dealt with her too much. But Tansy has responded to emails and stuff. I don't know. Sorry, does all the people commiserate with you back here because they seem so mean and? Well, they cut me off. They always say I'm off agenda. I don't think I am. Hold on, guys. Yeah, heck yeah, man. I'm not filling out 14 forms to speak on every item. Good morning, Mr. Knight. Hi. I only have one with I want the public comment all agenda items because you have 14 items and I don't want to hurt 14 it's a lot of trees. And I read the rules. I didn't find it in the rules.
Okay, maybe it's just practice.
Maybe. And I understand the practice and but I'm supposed to be hugging our trees. Yeah. It's just too many.
When we get numerous members of the public commenting on specific items and the room is much fuller, I would then at that point ask you to fill out separate for each item.
But it's not in the rules.
No, it's not in the rules, but it helps me keep track.
And
the president too, or the presiding officer.
Presiding officer. Well, she's not too nice. I don't know if you're nice. I'll help you out, but I don't know if I'd help her out. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was Mr. Davis. If you said Mr. Davis pro tem wants me to do it, I'd probably be more. But here's the city attorney. Maybe I should let her know now that it's not in the rules and that I protest.
I forwarded your email to my contact at city attorney's office. So it may just be that it's past practice and policy that we ask for a separate speaker card.
Yeah.
Because
that's just, I don't know.
The city attorney's likely not going to provide you any further detail on it.
Yeah, because it's not in the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's certain practices that we have that may not be in the rules.
I understand. No, I fully understand. It's just, I just don't want to, like, it's just a lot of, like, for a waste, because all of, you know, what am I going to do, you know, just, I wanted to speak on everything. I could even see if it was numeracy, just know that every single one, you know, and I understand the 10-minute rule.
So sometimes we have the request from the presiding officer to indicate whether you are for, against, or it's just a general comment on each item.
Oh,
So-
okay. I mean, is that, it's not in the rules though, but
No, it's not in the rules. And
is this her preference?
No, this presiding officer is not.
Is it going to be Villegas today, or is it going to be, you know what,
Yeah,
Mr.
it's
Davis,
gonna
I'll
be
do,
Villegas today.
Mr. Davis, I'm like, I have a soft spot for him. I'd jump through hoops if he would, you know, ask for that, but
Okay. Well, I'm just. I'm
He's
just
never cut
letting
me
you
off.
know. I'm
Yeah.
just letting you know.
I got it.
Sometimes
I
the
just,
presiding
okay, you know, you
officer
could put
can-
me as probably against everything.
Against everything.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
So some people might want to say, you know, just a general comment on item 3 and 4, and on 4.
Oh, so you want me to break it, do you want me to kind of break it
it's
down
fine.
further?
If the presiding officer asks me, then I will.
Right now, I want it, yeah, right now, let's leave it like
Okay.
a surprise.
Okay.
Because I might change my mind, you know, women's prerogative, you know? I may change my mind.
Okay.
Because sometimes something comes up and I was like, it sounds good. But that's why I wish they would put the speakers first, because sometimes they may be able to convince you, you know? No, I know it's not you. I'm giving you a hard time. I don't mean to.
That's fine.
Because you're, you know, you're just
just
doing your
trying
job.
to, you know,
No, I know. You're trying to afford, yeah, I can get it. Because I'd be like, I would want to make sure, you know, like, yeah, I wouldn't want her to be harping on me all day either if I have to work for her.
All right.
All right, thanks. Sorry, guys. Oh, where do you want me to be? Like, because it's like, do you just want me to hang out in the middle there, or just like in the, like, because I need to be able to hear, like, it's hard to hear in these hollowed halls.
Yeah, the room wasn't really set up for the speakers. Hopefully you can hear, you know, not on microphone. You're welcome to position yourself wherever you're comfortable.
Okay.
We do have a presentation. The first thing that may take 30 minutes or so.
Okay.
And so then after that, if you want to maybe position, like similar to how we did it.
Over there, as long after the president. What? Okay. Cool. All right. Thank you, Mr. Knight. Oh, I'm glad you're up to bat too, Kenny. Thank you. Sorry, I haven't read the chat. Let me get caught up. You're trying to make me. I'm not filling out cards for each and every one. It's not normal. See, that's why you have to sometimes challenge them. Because they're trying to say, like, oh, you have to do it. It's like, well, and I asked them for the rules the last time I was here. I'm like, well, you know, they gave me the rules. It's not in there. So they said, well, maybe it's just our practice. I'm like, well, okay, practice is your practice. But, you know, I go by your rules. It's so ridiculous. Anyway. So we have other meetings after this too, guys. We have Public Works Committee meeting first, and then we have the Budget Finance Committee, which I plan to speak to. I'm going to try to get to the City Council meeting, but it's more important that we focus on this committee, the commission. And I just bumped into one of the commissioners downstairs. She wasn't here last time, so she doesn't know who I am. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go through. Oh, thank you, DT. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So I didn't do the second part. I did hear you say general public comment, but I missed the items.
Okay, he's doing the.
Yes, general public comment, please, and all agenda items, please. Very well.
Okay, I thought they were starting. Okay, he's just going through who's on, who's up to bat. But thank you, DT. That's very much appreciated. I might go get a coffee. Ah, good, Amy. Awesome.
Hi, good morning.
I'll go through
I'd like to make public comment now. Do I have public comment?
Yes, and you guys be down for public comment this morning. And I'm going to go ahead and put you back on mute. And I'll make another call for attendees who wish to offer commentary on any of our items who are joining us via the virtual platform. If there are any, please raise your hand. Identify yourself.
I'm just going to say no on everything.
It's now 10 o'clock. We should get started in the next couple of minutes. Thank you.
My dad used to say that whenever it would come time to vote. He said everything they put, he didn't even read it. He's just like, just vote no, it's going to cost money. So I'm going to use my dad's philosophy for public works meetings. Let me see if I, oh, thank you guys for the support. It really helps, especially having to come here. But I feel it's better now, facing them face to face. It's a whole different vibe. Yep, that was her. I bumped into Reyes down at the coffee shop. It's going to be some kind of presentation. They're going to make us wait. Hi, Fat Grammy. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's going to be a while, though, before we're going to see, because I challenged their law. No, but let me check. Back, am I on? Got it. Fat Grammy. Perfection. Yeah, guys.
And Vice President Villegas, we are now on record.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the regular scheduled meeting for the Board of Public Works on September 25th, 2024, at 10:01 this morning. Mr. Knight, if you can just establish a quorum.
Very well, Vice President Villegas. Good morning. Vice President Villegas is the TJ Knight Acting Executive Officer of the Issue Forum. Vice President Villegas, Commissioner Fortson, and Commissioner Reyes are present. We do have a quorum. We're also joined this morning by City Attorney Representative Virginia Choi.
You can, this is Cajun Juju, you can speak on anything during public comment as long as it's relevant to their purview. Their purview is engineering, which could be the building, streets, permits, all that's, and sanitation, and lighting, I think. All those.
We'll take public comment, and we'll start with AuditLA for public comment.
Very well, AuditLA, if you'd like to present, you'll have 2 minutes after public comment.
Yes, good morning. I just want to continue to say how disappointed I am that I've been coming here since, I believe, late June for very serious, valid concerns regarding, thank you. Do I need to start over? Keep going? Okay, but can you give me a little bit of time back because I had to pause? Thank you. I'm disappointed that I keep having to come here. You guys are commissioners, and we're telling you very important things like an abuse of a system where where the Church of Scientology is able to close down L. Ron Hubbard Way from June 1st through almost the end. We got all the way permits, special event permits till the end of October at this point, week after week without a stop. And no fire lane. The permit says there has to be a fire lane. There's no fire lane. And it's an abuse of the system. It's a de facto street closure vacation, and we all know it, but no one cares, and I don't understand why. Is it just that, is it corruption? Is it a lack of care? Is it fear? Are you afraid of Scientology? Which I understand, who wouldn't be, the things they do. But it needs to stop. I am disgusted that you keep granting, and nobody goes to these events. I go and I check it out. I went yesterday, their family event. Nobody. It's just for Scientologists to have their street for themselves. It's not for the public. It's bogus. But you're taking away a street from a community. They can't drive down there. Emergency vehicles can't get down there. People want to get to the hospital. They can't go down there. For what? So they have their own little private oasis? No. Open up that street. Stop giving them the permit after permit after permit. Plus, you also giving them construction permits for the same street. They're getting special permits and construction permits at the same time. Come on. I really want Mr. Mose to step down, and I want you to step up. It's time for you to step up. You're the commissioners. Please do your jobs. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
ahead, you have 2 minutes.
Yes, good morning. I'm going to speak on the condition of the streets specifically along like South Avenue and the cracks and the unlevelness of the sidewalks. I'm speaking really for people who walk, but especially for people like AuditLA. It's already bad enough. You know, is in a wheelchair and has to have a smooth surface. It's very difficult, sometimes dangerous, for her to ride and go where she needs to go, or where she should be able to go, without having to worry about being flipped by crooked sidewalk that's being caused by planters that they was ordered to move. Another thing, when he's coming up and trying to go uphill on something way, he shouldn't have to worry about cutting through curtains and all this here. It's like a maze to go up the sidewalk. It's ridiculous. Y'all have been told about it and continue to have it, and they have no regard for your word or the law or anything. It's in their world, which is a violation of laws, and everybody knows it. It's unsafe. She shouldn't have to go what it goes through to get to where she needs to go. And that's for her. And everybody else, difficult enough. People can trip while they're walking, not paying attention in a conversation or something, trip and fall. And who's liable for that? Who's going to be responsible? Thank you. I'll give the rest of my time.
Thank you, Kenny.
Great job, Kenny. Thank you very much. Great job.
Yvonne, you should be receiving a pop-up asking you to unmute. Go ahead, you'll have 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yes, I want to report that there is some sort of construction going on, which has yielded 6 4x4 containers of construction, rubble, and dirt of some sort. That there is no apparent permit identifying what piece of property is creating that rubble. There is or was a industry-related truck called Foundation Repair California, or excuse me, Foundation Repair Los Angeles, on site. But again, there were no visible permits. In addition, there on the Catalina side, there is a huge crane, and there seems to be girdering of the building along with scaffolding, and again, there are no permits. The special event permit, in that code specifically, if a permit is not posted, it is to be interpreted, it does not exist. So the abuse of permits by Scientology is continuous, and the last abuse I'm going to report is probably not in your venue, but that might be, and that is that they are smoking outside their restaurant and too close to the entryway of a building identified as AOLA. The credibility of this organization is beyond.
Thank you, Yvonne. That's 2 minutes.
Great job, Yvonne.
We'll move
Thank
back
you.
to
And thank you, JB808. Thank you so much.
Please unmute, and you'll have 2 minutes to offer your commentary.
Good morning. Thank you, Board. Thank you, Council members. Thank you, Mr. Knight. Thank you for the time. For over 4 months, I have been talking to you about Elrond Wyatt, appealing to the city code violations, the federal ADA, and the Department of Justice violations. Nothing seems to be working. The Church of Scientology, the cult of Scientology, is a 501c3 non-profit religious organization and may not, under federal regulation, violate fundamental public policy. The constant road closures of Elrond Hubbard Way, the continual permits of theirs, and the pseudo-organizations that the boss is, if not unlawfully, immorally steering to keep the street under a de facto street vacation, is in fact a clear violation of fundamental public policy. C, Prince versus Massachusetts, 321 U.S. 157. Within this Supreme Court decision, it was upheld that street preaching, whether oral or handing out literature, is not the use of the highway. As to this Supreme Court decision, all permits to close Elrod Covered Way to pedestrian and vehicle traffic need to be revoked, and the road needs to be opened back to the public. Thank you, and I yield back my time.
Thank you, Mona.
Awesome job, Mona. Great job.
Moving next to Henry Murray. Go ahead.
Good morning, board. My name is Henry Marini, and before I get started, I just want to first of all take a moment to acknowledge the absolute legend that is AuditLA standing before you at this very moment. Your city should be absolutely honoring the commitment, consistency, and hard work that AuditLA puts in day in, day out to call out corruption, hold officials accountable, and by far, AuditLA is doing far more work than this entire board put together, as well as the dozens of other boards I've been attending, as well as the hundreds of other people part of the anti-Scientology protest movement. She is an absolute gem and an asset to the city, and should be honored and commemorated as such. She also does far more work than the shitty LAPD that continues to harass protesters who would dare to criticize Scientology. I next want to move on and state, on Monday, yet again, holding you legally culpable that Scott Hochstetter, the Scientology, on written testimony during the trial, had on record that Omega Structural Inc., as well as the countless other general contractors Scientology continues to hire to do major foundation repair, as well as other major construction work without a permit, and not only that, continues to do it to this day, and this board continues to pretend as if it doesn't exist, as if these unsafe tunnels are not being constructed upon, and as if this is all just magical hearsay when it's not. This is on official court records, and it's an absolute shame and disgrace that you continue to collude with Scientology and allow the city of LA to be in danger by the thuggish behavior of Scientology and all the goons associated with Scientology that continue to go after any of the critics, harassing and stalking them, and then on this point, even sexually predating on children.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your kind words, Henry. Thank you so much.
Amy, go ahead and unmute.
Hi, I'm just going to say that all eyes are on LA right now. The whole world, the whole country is watching what's going on in your city. I have to add on with what happened to one in LA. I was watching a live stream from my home in New Jersey where she got caught in the crack that was exacerbated by the excessive watering, wasting 100,000 gallons of water. She did get caught because her wheelchair wheel or her scooter wheel got caught and she needed assistance. Can you imagine if people were by themselves? If she was by herself, she would have gotten injured. And there was nobody there to help. Thank God she had somebody to help her. The other thing is that you have cracks in the building you're not taking care of. You're letting people get away with things, and you're not doing anything. The planters are still there. You're going against ADA violation. There's violations. I'm a certified case manager, and I have to study the ADA and take my exam. And you are all out of compliance by not enforcing the laws, and also the fact that you're leaving such a bad legacy for yourself and your family that your children will one day say, "Why didn't you do anything about this terrible cult that was finally taken down? That you're a bunch of simps for this cult." And it's a shame because everybody's watching you. You're getting a reputation, the city's getting a reputation, the police are getting a reputation. What kind of a legacy are you leaving? For your city, for your role, and what you allow this cult to get away with. That is something that would be considered a crime to allow to happen. I yield back my time.
Awesome job, Amy, and thank you.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you so much.
A couple additional hands raised on the Zoom platform. If you'd like, I can call them out to see if they would like to offer
You know, I would thank you for letting me know that, Mr. Knight. I think we will go back to public comment. I'd like for us to just do the presentation that we have for today, and then after that, we can go back to public comment. I do want to also just make some adjustments to the agenda. I understand that in our oral reports, those are going to be continued. Is that correct?
That is correct, Vice President Vegas. Thank you for letting the public know that items 13 and 14 will both be postponed till Wednesday, October 2nd.
Okay. All right.
And so we'll pause public comment, we'll move to the presentation, and then we'll resume public comment at a later point.
There's been no interruptions. Whoever was clapping.
JP, I want to thank you for your gift and read it. It says, damn, your passion is permeating through my phone screen. Thank you for everything you do. That means so much to me, and I appreciate it. You guys are all making me cry out here. Thank you for your kindness. You guys are all amazing. I'm like,
Introduce and provide.
and you all did a great job.
Kids Ocean Day, and it's such a big.
They're having some kind of presentation.
Today. Thank you for joining us. And I understand that Mr. Paul Roch from our Office of Beautification is here as well, just to be able to present the certificate for Kids Ocean Day and just for our honoree, for our youth ambassador today.
Jen, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. You're gonna make me cry.
Welcome.
I cry easy. I'm not as tough as you think. Okay, I'm gonna go check in. Like guys, safe asleep. Poor guy, I had to drag him out early, but I wanted to be here in person. Oh, the number one. Oh, you guys are so sweet. So they're gonna get back. Yeah. Thank you, Henry, for your words, man. Like I'm like sitting here choking up, crying, and they're all like, I get to see them all looking like, no, she's a bitch. I can see it, but it's funny and it's good. I'm glad I hope they do think that. Anyway, I figure I'll come over here real quick and see what's going on in this end. Hello. Hope you don't give me a speeding ticket. I gotta get back there in time. Okay, let's see. Wow, what's going on? I'm on fumes today because I'm like, time I got to bed yesterday after all that, and then like up early, so I'm just like on fumes, guys. I'll probably have to get some caffeine. Oh, it's like, well, yeah, it's not that. Well, you know what? Yeah. Oh, I was glad, man. I know me and Blake are very happy to hear it. I know they don't agree, maybe, but that's okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I could get in. Thank you. Oh, appreciate it. So sweet. Thanks.
So now we'll go to presentations. We have an extremely special presentation today that'll be led by
Anything going on here?
Councilmember Coster of the 15th District. We're very overjoyed and honored.
Oh, Mr. He's the one that ran away from me.
The leader of the Republic of Croatia, who is with us today in our
sorry, guys.
John Farrell, Los Angeles City Council chamber.
Okay, so they're not doing speaking yet. Oh, we just met a lady from Croatia coming up here, so must be up here for that.
Local Youth Grow. Good morning, everyone. It is really, really an honor for all of us
I might as well go
here
back.
in the city of Los Angeles and these council chambers to be here with.
Sorry, yeah, I was just seeing if I'm really at Public Works. I was just, yeah, I'm waiting for public comment, you know, like around, thank you. Huh? 15, 20 minutes? Okay. All right, I'm going back and forth because I got to keep them in line over there at Public Works. They're naughty. Not the city council's not naughty, they're naughty too. City of Angels, oh, City of Angels, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, it's going to be coffee for sure. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Cajun Gigi, oh my, you're going to make me cry. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Okay, definitely coffee. I am like, you guys are making me cry. You're making me tear up, like literally. I'm not even kidding. Thank you. It means a lot, like a whole lot. Good morning. I love it too, man. It's like you're making me cry. Like, I'm serious. Oh, it's not easy going up against these characters, especially when you got to look at them, man. But the guard's really nice. The guard is really cool. So he's like the, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I always say hi to him first, because he's, oh, thank you, DT. No, Amy, you were so good. That was, oh, yes, the peanut butter white chocolate mocha sounds great. That actually sounds good. But Amy, no, you getting, I see you getting like bolder and bolder and bolder, and the fact that you let them know that you're a case manager, like, that was powerful. So you did a great job. So proud of everyone.
Over the years, I've worked on numerous projects, including an invention aimed at separating trash
Thank you, Fingy. I'll offer you a dead
canals
swing.
before it reaches the ocean. It's a project I hope someday makes a real difference. Now that I'm
That's so
in middle
funny.
school, I'm excited to
Ted swing, but it's got to be Ken. Oh, please, Ken. I guess not. Ken's not around. He's probably in the RPG. Poor guy. But let me take a minute out here because and I'm gonna have to be quick on the mute button because F-bomb guy is there in his Batman outfit, so we know how that's gonna roll. It's gonna be bad. So just tell me if you want me to completely mute him or if I should just try to. Oh, conscious. You're so sweet. And thank you, mods, for being here too. Oh, thank you. It's a whole group talk. It's a whole group effort. It's all of us. Jen, we haven't seen Jen, William, Jason, or Ken lit. Interesting. They probably are. Yeah, because she's with Jen and her men. See, there you go. And you know what? Like, like, the part of me wants to feel bad for them, but then the other part, it's, maybe that will wake them up. You know what I mean? If they're like, what? Like, this, she can just come in and, whatever, and then I get in trouble because she's like, whatever, so maybe that will wake them up. I hope. I would love to see them get out of there. Okay, well, he's more than F-bombs. Like, he's, oh, Cage, and Cage, you're inspiring too, man. You had me going the last time you spoke. And don't forget, Friday, we get to do this all over again. So that's right, Kelly. We feel bad for them, yet hold them accountable. You know what? That's the right. I agree with that 100%. Yeah. So thank you guys. They're doing some presentation, but I figured I'm gonna come out. I have some coconut water I want to drink. Hydrate because they took off 2, so now we're down to 12 things, which we have to we're gonna see how often she interrupts me today. Sorry if that's loud. There you go, Amy. You're right. I'm all for shaming it. Like, we tried. Mona, and like, Mona's a rock star. If anyone is not following Mona, oh, Fat Grammy here, you have to. She's like, because if she was here, I'd be dragging her to be 2 people in chairs here. So hey, did you get to speak yet? Are you coming back? Hey, Dusty. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to get my mute button because they don't like, we don't like certain words. I'm trying to get him to calm down. Yeah, I think, Go Puppets here for sure. Kelly Tology, that's right. But yeah, he Go Puppets in the other one. He doesn't really do this one that often. Oh, Bella Peterson, keep the love for AuditLA. You're amazing. Oh, thank you, you guys. You're gonna make me cry. Like really, you guys, you really made my day. I appreciate it because I've been going through some stuff. So I can't tell you how much that means to me. Thank you, all of it. Batmanthology. Well, I appreciate all of you, and I don't know. I think eventually that's why I wanted to come in person. I start coming in person. I just think that it's probably hard, because it's harder on me too. Like it's harder to face them, you know. I think it's not easy, especially when you're so close. But I figured it's got to be hard on them too. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's here with me today. Yeah, he wasn't, you know, he's sweet. You know, as long as I got him food, I had to get him breakfast. You know, so that was all good. You know, so he's well fed. Bought his lunch, so he has a lunch when he. Because him, as long as he's, you would think it would be me, right? But no, I'd just rather not. Just give me some coffee and coconut water, and I'm good. But yeah, he's not going to speak or anything. He's sleeping back there. But yeah, so I'm hoping that like the pressure, for them to, it's got to be awkward for them too. Yeah, unless you see him hungry, Debbie. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he does that for me, you know, and you know, I am so grateful. Like he just helps me to do what I need to do. I mean, sometimes he can't because he's got, you know. Oh yeah, he's sleeping. It's good because I felt bad dragging him out. Oh, thank you. Dogs rule. Dogs do rule. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, everyone call in and you know, just stay on top of it. Like even if you feel like I can't bring Scientology, you can bring something like, you know, well, like what I'm going to try to do, and I'm going to tell is I'm going to bring comparisons and like, how can I trust you? Or just say no. You can even call it just to like if you wanted to put time. Is just like, well, this seems expensive. Like why? You know, do we have it in the budget? I don't think so. You know, whatever. So. Yeah, because like everyone gets 10 minutes besides public comment. Council Protective Service guy? Yeah. I did see Duarte. I'm gonna get my comment clips together of Duarte, so I'm gonna see what shenanigans he's gonna pull today. But they could. Thank you. Fact, they do that on purpose. They do that because they wanted to stop. They don't want, because they had all those people waiting there, whatever. They don't want to hear how corrupt they are. Like they are embarrassed, and that's what they knew. And especially with Batman guy, they're hoping he goes off. Well, he's Batman. Well, what do we call him? F-bomb guy. They're hoping he goes away. Oh, good. I hope Surge is okay. Oh, I know that's big. I do not like. You know, but Zoom's not hard. It's like you just hit the link. And you don't have to put your real name. You can just put an email and whatever name you want to go by. And then, and you just hit the raise hand. Yeah, see what I'm doing now, Ganja, I worked with the last one. I don't know if it's going to work today, is I'm going to remind them that I am doing comparisons, you know, but I'm on topic and they will see, just give me the chance to make comparisons. Hey, Batman, look, it's Batman. And is it, oh, there's Batman. And here's Dusty with the human eyes. He's so cute. I love Dusty. Dusty's so sweet. Sweet pup. You can, yeah, I always call it backdoor commenting. You always can compare something, you know, like you just make it like this, you know, basically say, well, how can I trust you to do this? Like when you allow Scientology to on permit, you know, work and you don't care. The 5-minute break now, to take pictures. Please. Oh yeah, it's true, and they're always on. Well, and they're always on their computer. So I know I did a CPRA request because I want to see what they're typing when we're here, giving comment. Like they're all typing. So I said I want to see what notes they're writing, or that better be on topic. It's probably emails telling them. Like, oh my God, they're here. Okay. Batman, he will talk on different things. Like he hates the city. He hates the city corruption. He likes to stir things up. He goes a little too far with it. I don't like it. I tell him, I told him, like, I think that people would hear him more if he would just, like, tone it down a little bit. You know, maybe just stick to the F's and that's it. They probably are. They probably are, Gonza. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Checking Twitter. Yeah, I know. I wish I could screen record their Tinder. Oh, man. So we're going to get, yeah, right. I know they are weird. All those emails are weird. I'm hoping for more. Like they said, they're gonna. Yeah, I 100% agree, Ganja. It's like his points are valid. Like he's like coming against the corruption, but to me, it's like, it's like beyond chalk on a, like fingers on a chalkboard's beyond that. You just lose it. Like I never know what he's talking about after I'm done listening to him at that point, because it's just like I don't want to hear it. No, this is the City Hall. It's a beautiful building. It's built in the 1920s. If those guys are probably. I don't, he looks a little flirty with the lawyer. Yes, everything's on the record. So yes. And even if it's written, like if you guys just want to do a written one, that all goes into the record. So all that is, they will be culpable because we can document how long we've been coming here. And if something happens to somebody, they can't cry that they didn't know about it. Where I was able to get White's and Francois' emails, he messaged his tweets and so on. I ICPRA'd him. No, they did. And I'm about. That's funny because probably not today or Friday because I'm here, but tomorrow is going to work on it. It's all everything. It's not that they didn't send me any emails between them. It's like it was like that she's on the list of like as her trusted businesses or whatever, but it was like everything's blacked out. Everything is what they call it when they black it out. Yeah, it kind of does look like it probably is based on Masonic Lodge or Roman something. But yeah, it's just all bunk. It's like page after page of just all blacked out stuff. So I'm gonna resend it because sometimes you might get a different person, or I'm gonna go back and say this is absolutely ridiculous. This cannot all be redacted. Like seriously, knock it off. Yeah, redacted. That's it. See, there's Mr. Davis. He's been here so long. I wonder why he's not in charge. I know it has been a full time, like literally. There's days I'm like, I'd say minimum 12, like lately with all these extra meetings, up to like 15 hours. There's some days it's like, I'm just, even when I'm eating, I'm still doing something. See, no, I didn't see that, Ganja, but see, right, because she's she's a celebrity, she gets swatted. It's like, but yeah, then they can do it, right? Then they can figure out how to find a spoofed phone, right? When it's like Jennifer Aniston, then they can figure that out. Yeah, see, they don't want remember that girl, I forget her name, that was killed by a stalker? They don't want another one of that happening. Yeah, that's... Yeah, see, they... Star. That's it, Rebecca Schaefer. Yeah, I couldn't remember her name. Yeah, I mean, they do. I've seen numerous people with pets. LA is very relaxed. Like, you can bring your pets into grocery stores and stuff. Like, a lot of time, restaurants, maybe not on the inside, but I've seen it on the inside. But definitely on the alfresco dining. Oh, yeah, if you're on the list. We're on a list, but not that list. we're on a different list. Oh man, I should ask for Braille. I forgot that. I need to ask for Braille. Remember, where's Braille guy? Oh yeah, the celebrities. Yep. If you're in the inside group, you're definitely going to get special favors because they know the people that.
All right, thank you everyone. We're back at 10:35. We'll resume the meeting and Mr. Knight,
Yes, Vice President Villegas, President Davis, President Reyes, President, Virginia State Attorney Representative Virginia Choi. I'm acting Executive Officer TJ Knight, and it is 10:35.
Thank you. All right, well, let's resume public comment. I think we had some comments on Zoom.
Yes, we do have additional hands raised on Zoom who did not raise their hands to identify whether they wish to offer public comments before the meeting started. I'm going to go ahead and just go in the order that they see them on the side of the screen, starting with Julie. Julie, would you like to offer a public comment on today's agenda? Julie, I see that you're unmuted, but I cannot hear you. If you can speak clearly into your device. You can see that you're muting and unmuting, but we cannot hear you. Okay, I'm going to move to the next hand raised. Iran Hubbard. Would you like to offer public comment? And again, we're not hearing you here in the room.
Elderly people, they don't have a voice, they're alone, and they have to disconnect from all outside family. And that because they're in Scientology rules are that they have to disconnect from their family. It's just appalling to see these older gentlemen working on the city streets. They're on your city streets working. And where is the welfare check for these older gentlemen? They have no voice here. And I would like to ask for a welfare check on all these gentlemen. They're out there, they're pulling the forklifts where you pick up a pilot, they're pulling them by hand, walking down the streets with these. They're not 20 and 30-year-olds. These are gentlemen that are in their 60s and their 70s. I yield back my time.
That was awesome. Yeah, they're having. I don't think it's real. Technical difficulties. I got pumped too.
We'll move next to Tiki. Yes, go ahead, you have 2 minutes.
I would like to congratulate AuditLA on her conservation, and I also, in light of the conservation issue we brought up this morning, would like to speak on the water waste at the Scientology building that has been well documented and has been brought to your attention on several occasions. Perhaps if you're into conservation, you would like to do a little investigation into that. My other comment is
move next to Matthew. Matthew, would you like to offer public comment this morning? Matthew. We'll move next to Juju, J-U-J-U. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. Would you like to offer public comment this morning?
Yes, everyone, of you are heroes.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, you have 2 minutes.
Hi, I'm a human rights activist and a child activist, and I'm here. I oppose the Scientology code, but I would like to speak on the safety of the members that are in that building that are being denied human rights, children being abused verbally, sexually, emotionally, and the people and the children being used as indentured servants. They come here, a lot of them are trafficked from other countries on R1 visas. They are not aware of their rights. They think that they're coming here for a better life. They get involved with this visas through Scientology, posing as a religion, and they think they're coming here to help save the world. They find themselves enslaved with this doctrine of L. Ron Hubbard, and they are not aware of the outside world. They're not aware of their rights. They're not aware of labor laws. And also the safety that the church puts their members in without having a fire lane, closing down those streets and not providing adequate access to the building. The earthquakes recently have caused a huge crash that causes the safety of those people to be in danger. I just find it absolutely inhumane the way these people are treated, and we know this because we know people that have escaped, actually had to escape from this cult. And they have family members in there that they're fighting for, that they're trying to reach, that they're trying to speak out, and
That's
yet
2
no
minutes.
one.
Great job, Cajun Juju. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you, Juju. I'm going to make one final attempt to see if we can get audio input from Julie. Julie, would you like to offer public comment this morning? And I'm going to make one final attempt to establish audio input from Ron Hubbard.
Hello, thank you so much for unmuting me. First of all, to Emma, thanks, and to Ella, thank you so much for all of your hard work. When Ella gets up in the morning on each day, she gets to choose her bathing suit, maybe even pack her own sandwich, go out and splash around in the tide pool, get her toes into the sand and enjoy the water, while dozens of miners are locked in the blue building on downtown Way, unable to appreciate the beauty of the ocean. The beauty of having a friend like Ella. Ella is minus 2 or 3 friends because they're in an abusive cult. And I would like to formally request that the community board establish a dedicated committee to designate a specific contact person to handle complaints from community members regarding city officials fail to address legitimate safety concerns. These complaints made by the public are going unheard. It's essential that the residents have a clear, accessible process for voicing our complaints and receiving a timely response. The people who've been charged with dealing with the customers or the city residents with complaints, as customers of DWP, for example, being against all the wasted water. We are also inhabitants of the earth. We all need that water too, Scientology. You know that you think that you're home Homonovus and you have evolved biologically beyond the rest of us Homo sapiens. But, you know, the city officials can misuse their power for personal gain and manipulate public resources, neglect the needs of the community while they're ignoring all these dangerous things that people are bringing up over and over again in city council meetings, over the phone and letters. and they're going unanswered. The lack of accountability creates a culture of impunity where unethical behavior goes unchecked.
Awesome job, G. Amazing.
2 minutes, thank you.
Everyone did amazing.
And that concludes
Great job.
our Zoom public commenters. We were unable to establish an audio connection with Julie. We do have one commenter here in the room who's added a request for public comment. And I would like to offer for members of the...
Okay, guys. Get my finger on the microphone.
An agenda item or an item that is within the board's jurisdiction for general public comment, you will get to warnings and then you will be...
Oh, Concha Girl, because she's, the president's not here anymore, so she's vice president, President Pro Tem. I don't know why, but for some reason he's under.
Public right of way. They continue not to comply with the ADA 2010 standard, these criminals of Los Angeles. The city attorney is liable. The city attorney is liable to have charges against them, not these fucking scumbag, dumbbags, commissioners, but the city attorney for not enforcing what the ADA restricts. Accessible, usable facilitation on a fucking sidewalk, and I have to come out of my back gate to talk about this shit, right? Who the hell is this guy to do this? He has no authority. He has no authority. Hey, Dickie, who are you? What authority do you have, Dickie? You have zero authority to do that. You have no. Davis, he has no authority. He's not a commissioner. He's not a Mr. Attorney, who is he? Who's his dick? What? Mr. Attorney. He has no authority. It's got nothing to do with disruption. It's going to be a technical disruption. It doesn't have to do with disruption. Now you heard a technical disruption for clapping. Fuck, what's next? I can't look at you because you're gonna say I'm stalking you? Are you fucking out of your mind? Get the facts straight. The chairwoman makes the warning. The chairwoman conducts the business of the people, and we the people say to the fat bitch, do your fucking job and do it right. Not like that other fat bimbo who let the bacon see you, retard, incompetent, ignorant, stupid fool.
Thank you for not doing all the words that he uses.
Let us move on to item number 1. Okay, before we do that, let me go back. We will close public comment and include council comments. And we will now approve the minutes for September 11th.
Yeah, that was hilarious. But he's spot on, he's right. They kicked them out illegally. That's exactly why I started coming down here when they did that.
We have a motion by myself and a second by Davis.
Very well, we'll take a roll call vote on approval of minutes.
He actually behaved.
Aye.
Right, Fat Grammy, he actually behaved.
Okay, let's move on to
Yeah.
item number 1, and we have public comment.
He's getting better though.
We AuditLA would like to first invite you to stop your commentary on agenda item 1.
Yes, a reminder to the attorney that when I do agenda items, I do make comparisons. So if you just be patient, and if I am called off a topic, I am not, I just want to I make comparisons, it's what I do. Okay, so item number 1, Public Works Trust Fund, dealing with the low flow fish habitat reach. I love fish, so I'm all for doing anything that helps get our fish production up and all that. That's amazing, we need to do that. But in comparison to previous issues, I'm having a hard time trusting you guys to know that you're going to do what's right with this. Because you are taking a very large loan And everything, it's more money for the taxpayers, right, that we have to keep paying out. So if we're going to be paying out for this, and maybe it's necessary, but how do we know? Is there any guarantee that, all the permits are going to be in order? Is there a guarantee that there's going to be, eyes on the situation, that what if you do this and the public comes time after time for months on end saying that there's something wrong here? Are they going to be listened to? Will they intervene to see if they're doing right by this huge loan that we're taking out, anything for the taxpayers? And I'm saying that right now, I don't feel that they would, because I myself am at I'm here for months screaming about something that's being illegally done and overreach and everything, and it's falling on deaf ears. So I would say please vote no until we get our house in order here. And hopefully we will get our house in order here soon. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
We'll go next to the in room comment.
Yeah, do we have any else?
Yes. Henry Marie.
Thank you.
Would you like to offer commentary on item 1 this morning?
Go, Henry.
And we do have an additional hand raised on Zoom. Can ask if caller ending in 871 wishes to offer commentary on item 1. Go ahead.
Actually, I wanted to speak in agenda item 2.
Okay, very good. I have you down for agenda item 2, caller ending in 871.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our Zoom attendee who is indicated that would like to offer commentary on item 1 is not responding, not in meeting themselves.
All right, then let's go on to Batman for item number 1.
Admin, please approach the podium. You'll have 2 minutes to offer your commentary on agenda item 1. And it appears he is not in the room.
Okay. All right, let me read then those public comments on item number 1. I will read in, this is with the Bureau of Engineering in Council Districts 1 and 14. It's the Public Works Trust Fund loan for the Los Angeles River Low Flow Fish Habitat Reach 8A pilot project. I'm recommending that the board, subject to approval by the City Council and the Office of the Mayor.
I think so too.
Authorize
They need to file a complaint.
For the PWTF number 834.
Go puppets at the city, at their main city meeting.
On the cost to completely design and construction of the LA River Low Flow.
Yeah, I'm proud of everyone. Thank you guys for calling in. I love it.
To transfer $2 million to be available funds on a revolving basis with the PWTF to Engineering Special Services Fund. Number 3, authorize the reimbursement of funds from Engineering
Which number, Van
Special
Grammy?
Services Fund. Number 16 to Department 15 to the Public Works Trust Fund. Number 834 Department 15 County Seat for reimbursement from the California.
We need Henry and Yvonne to be speaking out all this technical stuff.
The California Department of Fish and Wildlife as directed by city engineer by no later than September 30th, 2020.
Which one?
Number 4, authorize the director of the county to assess and collect monthly interest on the loan.
Oh, yeah.
At rates.
No, I got what I need to say. Thank you, Gonzo. And Van Grammy.
Any unpaid interest at the end of the year will be added.
There's not enough water left.
Authorize the board, executive
Right, there's not enough water left for that.
Corrections or accounting updates to the recommendations of the action with the intent of the mayor and city council. Before us, I will move to
Good morning, Commissioners, Vice President Vegas, Member Belden, with the Board of Public Bureau of Engineering, the Clean Water Division, and before you is a Public Works Trust Fund loan from Los Angeles River Low Flow Fish Habitat Pilot Project. This is a project that's going to build on and lead to some improvements that were in the LA River Ecosystem Restoration Project. It's a quarter-mile pilot project from the Main Street Bridge down river. This project is based on the conceptual ecological model work and the 60% design, 6% design report that was done previously in partnership with the Council for Water Health and the City of LA.
Oh, they did. Okay, let me go over there. They called me over there. I'll be back.
And then in construction. And we have 2 grants already from California Department of Fish and Wildlife.
Okay, I'll probably have to miss one or two. Someone's saying I got called for. Let's see if I can still get in. Thanks guys. Thank you for keeping me posted. So I may have to miss one or two, but it's okay. They have so many. I heard they don't give me a speeding ticket. I'm late. Okay. Man, I'm on Public Works. I had to think of what I'm gonna say. What? Sorry not to run you over. I'm gonna chase you down though, like last time. Don't run up the stairs on me though next time. I heard they called me. What do I do? Am I late? Am I too late? They called me. I can go in? We're in the middle? I think I have to go in the middle though. They was okay. Dang, I left my agendas. Had my agenda and I must have left it with by going. Sorry guys if I'm rambling. I gotta find 2 agenda items. Okay, hold on. Let me try to do this. That's Batman. But I understand why he... Sorry, guys.
We apologize. The things that were mentioned during the previous public speaker's comment do not reflect the views and values of this council.
There's...
And so it's just something that we have
It must have been bad. He...
to just say that we have a limited amount of time for public comment. And while Mr. Herman is allowed to speak, it does take away from other commenters who are here to talk about the substantive items and issues. So,
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out what I want to talk on. Because I want my whole 3 minutes.
Good morning, Honorable Team. Julian Alexander Macara, Adrian Now, Board. Speaking in regards to 21 and general. I'm sorry, I'm asking you to hold your. I'm sorry, I'm asking you to repeat just a second. Mr. Herman, do not, this is your first one of formal one, do not throw whatever it is you're throwing in this council chamber. I'm trying to talk to the public speaker, and it is actually distracting me to the point that it's disrupting my ability to help facilitate public comment.
Oh my gosh, the city attorney's going bonkers today. Here's one of the mayor posted.
I'm sorry. Which item would you like to speak to? No worries, it's 33.
Okay, 19.
Okay, so you're just going to see the items and color for general. Please be okay. Go ahead. Thank you, Pat. And reference point, point 33.
Okay, I got 19 and 21.
We're going to be allocating general funding for services that are, as of this moment, questionable. We are in a transitional stage about the program, identify the transition.
Scientology time.
What is working and what is not.
Thank you.
See that in our 2016 work.
Oh, thank you.
The council members are identifying.
Thank you. Oh, I got a present from...
I gave her one. Excellent.
Oh, they're good. Thank you.
See if your missus wants one. She looked right. Monica won't take one. She's on the plane.
There's a... Yep, they're all been asking for you.
Audit? They
Yes.
called your name.
Here or there?
Here.
Yeah, I know. That's why I came back. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. They got me.
I very very much appreciate what you get.
Yeah, Friday there's another.
Of that gentleman, and much to what said, that there's a lot
City
of
council member Stahl.
cities that unfortunately.
I know, see, I need him, he's the one who will, I need him.
Machiavellian, allocate responsibilities to those who are most best work, right?
Shoot, that's.
You want to reflect on the Old Testament, releasing the Bible.
I forgot to tell. They're calling on me over there, but I'd rather give this right now. I'll have to skip one.
And my information is still submitted in registry 2016 for the Senate Department.
That was so funny.
Districts, and it's been next month 1 year for the community education.
Okay, sorry guys, I'm getting like all of a sudden like a million spam calls. Got like 20 a day now.
Another one.
This is your constituent. Meet her.
Yes.
Say hello to your constituent.
Although in all fairness, he did hook me up with his people, but I need him to do something though.
At least he's been
Before the next speaker begins, I will call our names.
He needs to do something.
Stormy
As
Daniel.
soon as I put that camera on,
Yeah.
he smiles and walks it right away.
Sunderland, Jessica Santiago.
It's just being Public Works harassing them, but I figured since they called me, I came here.
Speaker, please remind us when you sign up on the time you like to speak to.
Yes, good morning, President Harry Dawson and distinguished members of the Los Angeles City Council. My name is Dawn Wheeler, and I proudly serve as the president of the Los Angeles County Federation of Labor, representing over 800,000 union members. I'm here today to express the Los Angeles labor movement's strong support for John Grant for the Public Works Commission. John Grant is a titan in the LA labor movement, spending an impressive 46 years as a union member, fighting tirelessly for working people. His journey beginning as a former John Chap Stewart to union president is a testament to his unwavering commitment to empowering and uplifting workers across Southern California. Under John's leadership, local Union 77 has been instrumental in shaping the labor policy at the state and local level on behalf of working people.
Oops, that's what I'm speaking against.
And grocery protection arguments. John has spent his life serving the working people of Los Angeles, and he is more than qualified and deserving of this position. Our labor movement is stronger because of John Grant, and as a commissioner for Public Works, we know he will be trustworthy and reliable, and will continue to protect the interests of both our community and working people. Thank you.
I want to see if he's pro-Scientology.
For new economy, and I speak from the community side. I met John in the early 90s.
I see they're talking about the guy that's going to be the new Public Works guy.
That great community meeting, and also served as the chair of Lane's board for many years. So he has a big view. It's a view for working families broadly, whether they're union members or not, and he's going to do a great job on the Public Works Commission. Thank you for saying yes.
They're waiting for a microphone, I think, for me. So, yeah, I don't have the mic yet.
Good morning. Please remind us when you sign up on which items you like to speak to. Yes, my name is Caroline King, speaking on general public comments, and the last two items, 44 and 45. Okay, you'll have 2 minutes for the items, but please start. Yes. So 44 and 45 are the special meetings.
I know he's a union president. That means he's got. I'll post more today, hopefully today.
You can do general public comment right now. A special meeting is a separate meeting. That's what I'm going to do.
And I guess I'll come back.
I'll come back. You can do your general public comment now.
Well, I'll do general public comment, but...
There's Kurt Price, he's the one that ran away from me.
12 council members today, as you vote for those last 2 items, which we'll give you more details later. This is a very crucial community plan for the Bowl Heights community. I've been organizing and informing residents about this plan since 2013. A lot of my organizing career has been there. And throughout the over 10 years of organizing in Boyle Heights, I have seen many families be pushed out. We are a strong renter community. A majority of us, or 70%, are renters. Know that the city planning department has done its best to listen to the community, to input a lot of tenant protections, but I know that we can do more. So I really hope that as you pass or as you consider the changes to the Boyle Heights community plan, you also think about the next community plan, which will be in District 1, the Northeast Community Plan. The policies that you pass today help inform the policies of tomorrow. That's all I want to say. Thank you.
Oh, my turn. Hi, good morning, everybody. I would like to speak on 19, 21, and public comment, please.
Okay, only 21 is available for public comment right now, so you can have a minute for that and a minute for general public comment.
Okay, thank you. Tell me, I could go, okay. I would like, I'm not sure how I feel about Mr. Grant yet. The people prior to me seems to think that he's a really great guy and that he's the next hope for our city public works. And I hope they're right. I sincerely do, because I've been coming to Public Works, and not just me, other people as well, since June, with the same concerns that just fall on deaf ears. And maybe hopefully we need new blood and to come in and help. And what we're dealing with that is a closed road, that endless permits that they will not stop, a fire lane that they will not enforce, and non-union labor who are working for $47 a week working on public streets. It's a disaster. And so I am hoping now, if he is for helping and listening to the public and resolving these issues that we've been coming to for month after month, then I'm all for him. But if it's going to be more of the same, no. All right, public comment. I'm here to talk about the same thing I'm talking about for several months now. We want L. Ron Hubbard Way back into the community's possession. Okay, they've been getting permit after permit after permit to shut it down. Not only, they have work permits to fix the street, at the same time they're having special events permits. It's been endless. It's been nonstop since June 1st. And all the way now into the end of October. At what point does it stop? At what point, is there a limit? It's just out of control. And then they have to have an open fire lane and they do not. And they have ADA non-compliant planters all over. And I heard, thank you, Mr. Hugo, that you did say that they had to move it. They haven't. They still haven't. They're defying city orders to get it ADA compliant. It's just unbelievable how this is allowed to continue. And we're asking that you please do your jobs, and just all we want them to do is obey the law. That's it, like anyone else has to do. Any other entity has to obey the law, right? Thank you.
Before the next speaker begins,
Thanks.
I will call more names. Donald Carlos,
Okay.
Phil Pontes, Batman, Mania Arica.
Do we want to stay for them? Wait. Yeah, so we stay for them and then we'll go back. If we miss a couple of agenda items, it's okay. I know, I wish it wasn't at the same time.
Yeah, I will. For my general public comment, I want to request explanation further. And for my items, I would like to speak on 1, 2, 3, and general.
You have 3 minutes for the items in 1 minute. General.
Okay. Because you told me they know my languages, that's like today.
Go puppet dance.
Mr. Hunt and Mr. Spindler, please refrain from dancing in the aisles of the chamber. You're distracting this meeting, and I please want you to
that way, okay.
once.
I'm gonna put it out. Bye.
Number 2.
That's the LA flavor. Yes, yes. Well, I got kicked out, so. Yeah, no, I want to. Yeah, I want to hear what you have to say. So, they kicked me out of the middle. Oh, they're calling my name. Oh. What agenda item are they on? All right, I'll let you guys decide. Do you want me to stay here and hear what Goat Puppet has to say, or do you want me to go back to the other meeting? I'll let you guys decide. That's the poll. To stay or go. Yeah, so. Okay, I feel like we should stay here for a little bit. Thanks, Brown Barbie. He's a goof. I know. You know what? She should ask him. That'd be cool. They kicked him out for dancing, but then, like, why isn't he allowed to dance? Hey, Laura. Audition.
Señora Interpreter, ¿por qué no tradujo mis comentarios correctamente ayer? Mr. Interpreter, how come you did not interpret my comments correctly? Señora Interpreter, necesito
He's so funny, getting an interpreter.
español para poder traducir español correctamente. Mr. Interpreter, you need to take a Spanish lesson so you can interpret Spanish correctly.
Can you guys hear? He's speaking in Spanish and having an interpreter interpret. That is so funny. I think she would like him. He's a nice guy.
Yesterday I was here to support Kevin De Leon and to support the police. But you said yesterday that I was here against Kevin De Leon and against the police. Why did you do that? Señora Interpreter, por favor, aprenda español correctamente y por favor tome un examen de español para calificar.
I haven't seen Real Guy.
Ms. Interpreter, please take a Spanish lesson and please take a Spanish exam to be able to qualify to be a Spanish interpreter.
Yeah, Henry's stream is probably showing Public Works. Right now I'm at City Council.
Ms. Interpreter, I really like you, I really love you, but why are you always interpreting wrong? La quiero mucho, 24 programas, sargento suave. I love you very much, Ms. Interpreter, Mr. Duarte.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under or which items you'd like to speak to.
Hello, Donald Harmon. I'd like to speak on all the stable agenda items in general.
I'm just going to stay for Goat Puppet and then I'm going to go back. Figure, yeah, we'll get a little bit of, see the activists. I'm going to go up closer.
Cleaning on property for nuisance violations, code fees, and inspections. No. You're not to be putting liens on property for those things. They go against the people that committed the crime or the infraction or owes the fees, not the property. Any city employee
it's the same floor. It's just down the hall.
That tries to build a property
I think it's
Instead of the person that committed the crime has
they don't take you
also
seriously anyway.
committed
We've
the
learned
crime.
that. I think it's just a way to piss them off.
Okay, number
It's like to troll
agenda
them.
item 15, the mayor's appointment.
I don't like the language, but I appreciate the art.
Is not available for public comment, you can address that in your general public comment later.
Okay, agenda item 17.
Agenda items 1 through 14, 21 through 40, and 42 through 43.
Okay, REIT properties. Agenda items 23 through 32. There's some abuse here in the city by some psychopathic city council workers or some lawyer or some judge or some law enforcement with abuse of rent escrow account program. You see, originally, they were putting any place that somebody got murdered in on REIT and selling the property. And that didn't work because they started just putting people in there and murdering them and then selling the property. Now these houses that are appearing on REIT that are being abused have to do with rapists. So they're gonna sell the houses that the rapists lived in or the rape occurred. Yet we don't want them placing people in houses to get raped or rapists in the houses just so they can sell them. That's the purpose of the legal form of the rent escrow account program, to prevent abuse like that from happening. And you guys have failed terribly. I've never seen anything so terrifying and disgusting at the same time. Too bad. Several big things I heard mentioned, the commerce,
At minimum, they're going to be hearing about Scientology.
Oh, sorry.
And the new public works guy was right there. So he was looking at me. He sounds...
There is no mayor's appointment.
That's him over there.
Many of those committees mentioned are fake.
So he's gotten his heads up on what's going on.
You can disregard that, or you can terminate that person's appointment for any reason that you find. If there's a problem, people placed here by the mayor, there are certain committees to commit crimes, defraud the city, or rip me off.
Yeah, it's
then
just,
you can lock them out
it's
or
a
terminate their appointment for any reason.
This is city council, the main city council.
Agenda item 16
I
is
figured
the
I'd just...
worst one.
What's up, AuditLA?
What's up?
LA Homeless Services Authority wants to build homeless housing.
Did a great job, by the way.
Spanish?
All of it.
Did you hear my Spanish?
Mm-hmm, I did. You did great. Yeah, I love that you got the interpreter. I think it's great. I think you should do a different language every time.
I was nervous about my Spanish pronunciation. I was nervous about it. She translated everything correctly, so that means my pronunciation is okay.
Good, right? Yeah,
She
you did great.
translated everything correctly.
Good, you did great. And of course, I always love the singing.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under and what time would you like to do?
Yep, people love the singing.
What does it matter? I live here. All items in general public comment.
Spender.
Number fucking 40. The ass rape case. Yes. Judge David Carter sticking his 14-inch cock into the ass of the city. Let's give Judge Carter a hand. Yes, Plum and Plum for years has been trying to cover this up. But now, thanks to people like Jose Huizar and Mitchell Englander, who have cooperation agreements, I hear, $270,000 fucking dollars for the auditing firm. They're gonna audit every goddamn thing dealing with homelessness. All the way from Ulysses, all the way over to Kevin, all the way over to Price. They're gonna nail every one of you fuckers. And one day you're gonna be marched out of here and fucking handcuffed. And we're not talking about P. Diddy people, not fun. Then we've got number 13. Hugo Stalin wants to beautify CD 13. I went over to Harbor Freight Tools yesterday on Taft in Hollywood. It's been beautified. No homeless, no drug needles. There's a barber over there. I tried to buy crack off of him, and I couldn't do it. Let's give Hugo Stalin a hand for cleaning up Hollywood. Yes, well done. So now, as you see, we're going to continue with this bullshit. It's a budget. No, I call it bullshit. You call it a budget. So we have this cockroach on number 21, this John Grant the cockroach, who's going to be putting himself on the Board of Public Works. My favorite commissioner used to be Joe Jacinto. That's John Lee's good friend that used to be on the Board of Public Works being replaced here. Well, didn't he resign because he's under investigation? Yes, of course. Everybody in City Hall's under investigation. Holy shit. If you're not under investigation, raise your hand on the council right now. And the camera. See, nobody raises their hand. Even the ministers didn't raise their hand. Are you in trouble with this? And this meeting is sponsored by Jacoby Myers and the Cartel Offer. When you get indicted, call them for help. Okay, yes, sir. Yes, thank you. And number 22, Lydia Mather.
Item 22 is on the public comment to address that in general public comment.
No stupid asshole. I'm on number 22. Lydia
General
Mather.
public comment, that's what you're trying to do.
I think Lydia Mather's brain dead. I say no to number 22. Now we'll get to the general. Join us tonight as over racist cockroach Kevin De Leon battles Isabel Gerardo. Where is it? The Los Angeles Presbyterian Church, 2241 Northeastern Avenue, starting at 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Come join your missus. I hear she'll be hiding somewhere in the background. That's where you have to be. Why does Kevin call black people monkeys as the first subject? And then later, we'll have a discussion about the N-word and how it's protected speech, sponsored by the DEI hire. Are you going to show up to that? I hope she does. Yes, and we'll have free snacks in the back. We're handing out free crack pipes and liquor in honor of Jose Weezer. So remember, everybody, when you grow up, don't become an indicted council member. Finally, fuck you, Pembroke Korea. I haven't forgot about you.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go back. Hope I didn't miss too many. But I think it's great that today that John Grant he got to hear that we're here. Thank you. So I don't know how many I missed. Do you know what item they're on over there? Oh yeah, he's I'm glad, like I asked him, oh man, I didn't ask him to tone it down. I'm like, I don't want to keep having to mute you guys, like, so they're starting to tone it down a little bit. I don't need a lot toned down, just, anyway. Okay, wait. Do you know, what one are we on? Oh yeah, that dude, yeah, Grant, he was giving me the Xenu eyes. He knows, he's been prepped, he's been definitely, he was giving me, the people behind him are like, ooh.
Are typically appropriated to the following activities, including various capital improvement projects, program planning, administration, and management, project development, revolving fund, and operation and maintenance of projects. There are no substantive changes to the new municipal transfer agreement language from the original agreement signed in fiscal year 2020, 2021. The agreement outlines a variety of actions the city must take in order to receive municipal funding. Some notably include reporting requirements, triennial audits, expenditure limitations, and another variety of terms and conditions. So to summarize, the recommendations within this report are first to approve and forward this report with its transmittal to the mayor and city council for authority to execute this transfer agreement. Secondly, and when approved by the mayor's office, authorize the president or 2 members of the Board of Public Works and the director and general manager of LSAN to execute the transfer agreement. Thank you for your time and consideration of this item. I'm here along with my managers to answer any questions you have. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioners, do we have questions on this item? Go ahead, Commissioners.
Just a question about O&M. That's always a critical factor when it comes to funding and funding sources. How is that, has there been any change to the plan? And secondly, how are we ensuring that O&M expenditures are fully funded or are anticipated to be funded based on an overall project approach?
Thank you for that question. Yes, O&M is a complicated topic, and we have a lot of different projects. The O&M funds that come from the municipal program will need to address operational maintenance needs for both municipal and some of our regionally funded programs, projects. So for each project, it has a unique situation and can be funded from a variety of different sources. But keeping the perspective from this municipal transfer agreement, the main criteria that we need to keep an eye on and make sure we're in compliance with is that no more than 30% of the funds can go to projects that were constructed before the approval of Measure W 2018. So that's a hard cap that we really watch ourselves on. There are also a number of contracting mechanisms that we're working to put in place. Some of the ones that are the furthest along are for some of the lake restoration projects, like the Hill Park and Machado Lake, that were POPO projects. As more of our projects that are newly funded under the City Water Program mature, we're making sure to keep those costs in mind, and we are going to have to do a balancing act of spending money on new projects versus making sure that we can maintain and guarantee that we're seeing the benefits from the previously funded projects. And a lot of those criteria are managed within the budget.
There's 2 more meetings after this.
Determining what the specific activities.
Really glad to hear that we're open, transparent, and monitoring. We have those restrictions, so to speak, on the O&M expenditures. The other question I have, if I may, is are we still doing outreach to the CBOs, to our nonprofits for their input?
Absolutely. Yeah, so the city and our division keeps in constant communication with the council districts and work with them as well to outreach with any interested parties. And then the Safe Clean Water Program, as run by the district, so the larger umbrella, also has a very robust outreach program. They have funded what are called watershed coordinators, which are staffed and funded positions from the Safe Clean Water Program. And that is their sole purpose, is to educate and outreach to any interested party in the public to make sure that there's an understanding and interest and engagement with the Safe Clean Water Program. And we have monthly meetings with all of the relevant watershed coordinators and have a 2-way dialogue back and forth with them, understanding what the city's been working on and what they've been hearing from the community. And we take that into consideration in our various actions.
Thank you. I think raising that awareness and really being clear what the SCW is all about and what's its funding and the multi-benefits that it offers to communities, very critical so that the public understands where we spend our monies. Thank you.
Exactly, Concha. The exact opposite.
And just a quick question on my end. Thank you for your report. It's always so thorough. You know, with the $36 million, is that right? I think it would take, depending on the tax rules. I'm wondering, is this doing anything to bond our municipal funds so that we can get?
Can somebody ask Henry,
interest?
what is the BCA? Does he know?
Well, it's not.
I know BOE, I know
The
the BBW, but I can't think of what BCA is.
education.
Hello, my name is Susie Santillan, I'm acting senior environmental engineer.
They listen to them, but not to us.
So since the inception of the program, there's been talks about.
They don't even need to listen to them because they're just going to say yes if they ever say no.
Fruition yet, and there needs to be a lot of discussion with the CAO's office about doing that. And this year, the program's embarking on adaptive management and strategic planning.
Arizona.
And I think something we can do
I can't.
bring that topic up in those discussions.
If we Google BCA LA.
Program, but so far, no, there's not been the ability to bond or otherwise finance funding. It's been pay as we go.
And that's an internal decision that we've not yet made, is that correct?
Like a bureau
It's partially internal, like we can talk to CAO about how we can bond against municipal, but then also at the district level, they're really having discussions about programmatically how that can happen as well.
I appreciate it, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for that question.
Questions? Do we have a second to my motion to approve this item? All right, Mr. Knight, we have a motion by myself and a second.
They're going to say it, they always say yes.
Very well, we'll call on approval of item number 3, starting with you, Madam Vice President. President Pro Tem Davis. Aye. Commissioner Forsyth. Aye. And Commissioner Ridge.
Aye.
Item number 3 is adopted unanimously and will be referred to Mayor and Council for vote.
Thank you. Very afternoon. All right, then let's go to item number 4. We have we're going to take public comment first. I would prefer we have Batman here for public comment. Do we have Batman for public comment? Let's see. And then we also have AuditLA.
Thank you.
Please, first podium, 2 minutes to your comment.
I keep forgetting to grab this. Oh, and Madam City Attorney, I will be making comparisons, but it's on topic. But just to remind you that I do reserve my right to make comparisons. Again, good morning. And speaking on number 4, contract acceptance, emergency sewer and storm drain repair. I have a lot to say about that, but first I do want to give a shout out of sorts to the Bureau of Engineering. To me, every time they come here, they are well poised, professional, present well, so I salute them. I have confidence in the Bureau of Engineering. I'm not really too familiar with BCA as of yet. I'll get to know them. But when it comes to this one, we need storm drain repair because whenever it rains, I can't go out. You know, I guess pray for rain because then I can't come here because my chair would drown out because the sewer system's so bad in LA. It becomes a river. We all know that. Like, you guys can wade through it. You're just going to mess up maybe your shoes or your pants. But me, I will lose my way of getting around because it shorts out my chair. So we do need this. But here's the comparison part. I'm going back to other things where I see I've been coming here for month after month, and I have lost confidence, and it saddens me. It saddens me that I've lost confidence in Public Works because we're trusting and depending on you guys. And you know why we're here. We're not here for foolishness. It's not too much to ask that a city be able to hold on to its street. Right? I mean, you know, imagine if it was your street. I mean, okay, I don't live there, but it's still my street. It's your street. It's our community. And we want our street back. And so I don't have the confidence. And you have the power to say, you know what? They've gotten enough of these special permits. Enough already. You have that power, and I hope you use it. Thank you.
It appears he is not available. And that concludes other comment at number 4.
Thank you so much. I will then read in item number 4 for the record. This is Bureau of Contract Administration and Bureau of Engineering and for all districts, for all council districts, a contract acceptance emergency sewer storm drain repair, recommending that the board accept the 159 sewer projects and 21 storm drain projects of the emergency sewer and storm drain repair program as indicated in the project summaries table for us from Ms. Debbie Wells.
From us,
Good
no.
morning, Vice President Villegas.
We've been coming for too many times.
Bureau of Contract Administration, recommending that you accept these 180 construction order contracts.
I felt a connection with Davis, though. He was looking at me and he nodded. I feel a connection with him.
Citywide. As indicated, we
I feel like he heard.
tables there for you that are indicating work that is performed from January 2018 through October 2023 for the emergency sewer. And then for the storm drain repair, the projects were from February 2018 through...
No, he's actually been here the longest.
These 180 construction orders were for work that was performed...
The new guy's trying to get approved today. He might be here by Friday.
$950,600.74 to large-scale projects valued at $1,758,056.20. And again, it was for mainline repair work that entailed cleaning, as well as full-scale removal.
He knows he's been here a long time. He nodded to me.
This work was performed under time and
I'm going to focus on him. I'm going to zoom in on him, okay, guys, so we can see what he's doing when I talk.
The contractors have complied with the equal employment opportunity and labor compliance requirements of the contracts, and there were no anticipated in a business enterprise levels established due to the emergency nature of the contract. There are no unresolved property owners' complaints, and that concludes this report. Thank you. Go ahead.
Obviously, our practice, in fact, is...
See, that's Davis.
We have emergency. We have...
I feel like he can be reached.
And so these...
You see anyone? He's never cut me off when he runs the meeting.
What are we doing as
thank you, Giora. That makes sense. Thank you.
To grow and create opportunities in the future for others to get on that on-call list? Do we understand how many years is this on-call list? Is this the 5-year on-call list or is this the 10-year on-call list? What is the nature of this particular on-call list?
This one is a 5-year and it renews annually, and I'm assuming that the Bureau of Engineering outreaches to include all contractors that are eligible to, that are qualified to...
We're gonna just keep coming here.
Currently, we have about 23 on-call contractors.
Maybe got the contract office, maybe.
And we can
Yeah, I do, yeah.
To expand the opportunities when the next renewal is.
Exactly.
I like his bow tie too.
Highly specialized in this. And even though, in fact, we don't have or do not need to employ business inclusion, at the same time, when we look at what our goals are of inclusion, and we look at these lists that are
He's the only one, I'm telling you. He's in one time, because I always say that we should go after me. Did change it for that meeting.
that in fact we still have a value in our organization to grow those who can have an opportunity to be included even in this, even though it's not called business inclusion. As we look over time for the 5-year on-call list, I think it would be great in a great diverse city like Los Angeles to know that the next time we do the 5-year contract, we will have had some individuals to have been included in that on-call list.
Thank you. And I don't see any other questions. Thank you so much, for your questions. Do you have a motion to approve this item?
Second.
A motion by President Davis and a second by Commissioner Forsyth.
Very well, we will take a roll call on approval of item number 4, starting with you, Madam Vice President. President
That's an interesting point, Gotcha.
Public comment, and then we'll continue. Great, then item number 5, we have B-Man here. Is B-Man here for item number 5? Let's see. All right, so then we have AuditLA for item number 5.
Thank you. And City Attorney, I'm just reminding you that I do make comparisons, but I am on topic. Okay, for number 5, again, I'm going to give a shout out to BOE. They're outstanding, and I have to tell when I'm confident. And I also have confident, I don't know, I believe Commissioner Davis, I even here, everyone, they like you. You make eye contact, and I appreciate it. I feel listened and heard by you. And I am asking you to please do what you can for us. But when it comes to this contract, again, we need the sewers. I mean, we do. We're desperate with how backed up it gets during rain. And we don't know how, with all the climate stuff, when is it going to be extra rainy and extra deep and stuff. But my concern is like when we're giving money back to a contractor that, it seems like we need every dime, like our city is so, even with the ADA, the street curb cutouts, everything, it's so bad. And let's just be honest, who gets all of our budget? No offense to LAPD, but they get it, And so I'm just really concerned when we're asking to spend money or when we're giving money back. Now, if they're really owed it, then okay. You know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't hold on to people's money because, as taxpayers, we don't want to keep in our money when, we want our money back, right? So like if they really deserve it, but if it's just like, if it's something that really belongs in the city's coffers, for us to be able to do these things, to fix our sewers, to make our city ADA compliant, then I'm asking you to please think of the city, and I will yield the rest of my time. Thank you.
There is user Henri Marie. Henri Marie, would you like to offer commentary on the item that we
See, I feel a connection to Davis. He looks at you in the eye.
He's not in the meeting, however, we have an additional hand raised on Zoom. If you'd like, I can see if Kenny would like to offer commentary on item number 5. Kenny, would you like to offer commentary on item number 5? I see your hand raised.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you have 2 minutes.
I don't know. I forget his first name.
Hey, I'm here about the
Mike Davis. Mike Davis.
Y'all have a bunch of planters all around the building trying to help. And it seems like y'all just don't want to hear what people saying when it speaks out against them. I'm not understanding what you got over y'all head, the manipulation, the fails, or y'all scared. Because it's like y'all not hearing the people that's calling in, expressing real things that's going on around them. It's tunnels and all that cow trafficking, are y'all even looking into this? Like y'all worried about proving, and y'all not hearing what people say. Like there's a fucking cult going on right in front of your eyes in your city. Kids can't consent. What are y'all thinking about? Y'all
Can you stick to the topic? This is the contract acceptance for the secondary sewer renewal program.
Do something about it.
Thank you, Kenny. And that concludes commentary on item number 5.
All right, let me read item number 5, and this is the Bureau of Contract Administration and Bureau of Engineering, New Hampshire District 14, contract acceptance secondary sewer renewal program, P06, El Sereno Avenue in Edison, recommended.
Great job, Kenny. It's okay if they say stick on comment. Don't worry about it. You still got everything. You got it in what you needed to say. So great job. It's a tunnel pause.
Thank you. Good morning, Stephanie Wiles, Bureau of Contract Administration, recommending to accept this project labor agreement contract executed by this board on August 4th, 2017, in the amount of $6,216,500.
The construction was under contract number C129919, bond number 802002.
No, I don't, you can have that.
And
Yeah.
awarded to Coalition
That's from Batman.
This necessary
Second.
Council District 14,
3.
the work scope was to
Public Works.
replace and rehabilitate 5.6 miles of sewer pipe in East LA.
Yeah, yes.
This is 8-inch.
And rightfully so.
It also was to upgrade the structural capability and correct various deficiencies on the main line. The project was located on El Sereno Avenue in Edison, and it was bounded by Pasadena Freeway, Stockbridge Avenue to the east, Alhambra Avenue to the south, and Mission Road to the west. As I stated, the project award amount, the contingency was $310,805, giving the total authorized budget of $6,526,907 even. There were 19 change orders issued, increasing the contract amount by $260,988.46, bringing the total cost of this project to $6,477,090.46. That scope of work additional was for unforeseen conditions. The project was completed at 4.2% above the awarded amount, but just under 1% below its authorized budget. The final corrections and all work was completed December 31st, 2020. The funding source was the Wastewater Capital Improvement Program project. The contractor complied with all equal employment opportunity and labor compliance requirements of this contract. The project was advertised with anticipated participation levels accordingly, and the contractor had met all of those requirements. Yeah, we need our gauges. The contract was awarded and the bidder pledged 0% for minority business, 0% for women business enterprise, 0% for disadvantaged veteran business, and 29.67% other business enterprise. The mandatory subcontractor minimum requirement for the job was 20%, and the contractor pledged 31% for MSM. Their actual participation was just under that at 28.99%. Yeah, that's a good one. There were no unresolved property owners' complaints in regard to this project. Now, as far as the project labor agreements, Coolidge met their targeted local hire mandates, but at some point in the job, the targeted local hire mandate, there were some concerns and challenges. So therefore, the monies that are being withheld and requesting to be disencumbered of $37,434.46, the contractor has met all of the requirements and actually exceeded the amounts. For the local hire mandate, the mandate is 30%, Coolidge achieved 31%. For local apprentice, it was 50% and contractor achieved 76%. For transitional worker, the mandate is 10% and Coolidge achieved 15%. Therefore, it's determined that the project is not all. I want to know from Henry, did they not unmute him? I feel like they're playing games. I really feel like they're playing games. And that concludes my report.
Thank you very much. Commissioners, do you have any questions on item number 5?
None at all. I think it was good in terms of what we have done on the small contract. So very pleased.
So do we have a motion to approve item number 5?
Thank you. Hi, this is Tansy Cole, Senior Management Analyst with the Board of Public Works, taking over for the acting Executive Director, TJ Knight. And we have a motion to approve item number 5, and we'll probably like the vote to adopt item number 5.
They're not used to working this late.
Vice President Villegas. President Pro Tem Villegas.
Well, they called Henry and he didn't get to talk, so I'm wondering if they didn't unmute him.
All ayes, and the item is unanimously adopted and carries forward.
Thank you so much. Let's move on to item number 6, and we have put comment on that. First one with the letter F. First one with the letter F for public comment.
to make sure it wasn't them.
Number 6.
Again, just a reminder, Madam Attorney, that I will be making comparisons to make my point with this topic. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to give the shout out to BOE. I have confidence in BOE. BSS, I have 0, less than 0. How negative of a 0 can I get to about BSS? Because they're being abusive or allowing themselves to be abused by Scientology. So when it comes to new uniform construction notice, public and private projects occupying the public right of way, yes, we need to have permits posted, absolutely. That is not happening, but that needs to be happening. I mean, right now you have a permit A on L. Ron Hubbard Way, there's no posting. And they're also doing, I found out they do have a permit to do construction, but on their smokestack, but they're not posting the permit. So how are we going to know for a fact that if you pass this, that all these permits will be posted if it's not being posted already? And in spite of people coming month after month. I know you all are sick of us. I know you are. But by the way, Mr. Davis, my chat, they think you look very nice in your bow tie, and they like you because you pay attention when the speakers are speaking. That's all we want is the respect, right? I'm going to give him respect because he's always making eye contact with me and with the speaker when you're speaking. I treasure you for that. But there's no confidence here that this is going to get done. It's almost like wasting your breath voting for this, because the public may come and say, hey, they didn't put the signs up, and come here month after month after month, and you may ignore them and not, help them get we want permits posted. Is that so hard? I mean, here you're voting to post permits, and people are telling you that permits are not being posted, and nothing's done about it. I would love to know why, and it's nice to see Ms. Tansey. She is also a very lovely lady. She has answered my emails when I called, always try to connect me to the ADA coordinator of the city, so thank you, Ms. Cole.
You're welcome. And just to let you know, Ms. AuditLA, with the 4 time limit rules, you have 2 more minutes for this agenda.
Okay. For the next one? Okay. Well, I've used up. Well, no, I thought I've only spoken 3 times so far. Because it doesn't include public comment.
Right. I have item 1, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay, 2, 4. Okay, you're right. I stand corrected. Thank you.
All right, so is that, do we have any comments on this?
Hey, Laura.
A person with the name Yvonne asked to speak on item number 6.
Go, Yvonne.
Thank you. I too am concerned about the current practice of posting notices, be they construction notices or event notices or temporary changes of parking rules. In particular, the example we are aware of is the activities around L. Ron Hubbard Way, Catalina, and Fountain Avenue.
Mr. Davis,
the proposal you have before you say we're going to do it this way, A, B, and C, and the C portion is except for when we don't want to. And that giving that latitude of, well, we want to have rules, but only when we want to have rules is odious. And it allows for the exact thing that is happening around the Scientology buildings, and not just the ones around L. Ron Hubbard. All the buildings in Los Angeles City that are owned by Scientology have similar problems. Construction's going on, you don't know about it, you don't inspect it, you don't know the quality of the work or whether the workers are being legally paid. I have to ask you politely as I can that you do not pass the portion that says, the C portion, where it says, except for when we can decide otherwise. I would not give anybody in the city of Los Angeles that latitude at this time. They have not exercised good judgment, and it is putting the city and the citizens at risk. Thank you.
Thank you.
TJ, I just want a point of clarification. This is an item I want to comment on, and I saw my mic was unmuted. I just want to make sure whether it was my time to speak or not.
Defender of Ants, do you like to speak on item number 6?
Yes, thank you. Really concerned about the hypocrisy of this whole thing, of permits being displayed in the public easements. Now, we did a thing where we were feeding the homeless on the public easements. On June 1st and June 2nd, Northeast Division and Special Ops, Special Assignment LAPD officers came and told us that we couldn't be on those easements. We got off it. On the 3rd day, they filed restraining orders. I was just in court on the 23rd, Hockstetter versus Jaden Wheeler. I'm being accused of driving down a public street and I was running a Scientologist over. And that permit didn't exist. It existed on June 1st, but it did not exist on May 31st. And because I turned onto the public road, no permits displayed, I'm being accused of running over a Scientologist, and they stopped our ability to feed the homeless on the 3rd. And then on the 4th, they filed another restraining order. And all you have to do is look into this. Look into the cutting in the road across the intersection of Fountain and Ron Way. It's cut in the concrete. They literally, on the stand on the 23rd, they admitted that they had construction work pouring foundation concrete into the foundation of a 6-story residential property without permit. How do you cut holes into a foundation and run an effing tunnel to traffic humans under the road and no one says anything? You are all culpable to this. Stay those children over there. It's uncalled for. Get your shit together. They're building tunnels underneath.
Great job, DOA, and Yvonne too. Awesome job, both of you.
Yes, thank you. You know, to supplement the comments made by Defender of Ants, not only that, I right now have a trial coming up on October 30th. It's a criminal trial for this very same problem where the Scientology location on Catalina and intersecting Fountain Ave was literally, they were blockading the public easement without displaying permits, and I attach a bogus vandalism, misdemeanor vandalism charge for property number 1 that was clearly abandoned. 4 LAPD officers showed up and were stating clearly on video evidence that no wrongdoing was ever committed, and yet the city attorney has the audacity to take a bogus meritless claim just based off of a frivolous police report that apparently property belonging to the Church of Scientology, despite no permits, and despite 4 different LAPD officers clearly stating that no wrongdoing had occurred. And I right now have to sit trial. Are you going to pay my lawyer fees and my reimburse my travel expenses to make it all the way up to California? So no, item number 6, are you freaking kidding me? There's literal court cases right now happening because of the same nonsense, where permits are not being displayed, permits are not being
Please stick to the
recorded,
subject
and
matter
people
for
are-
item number 6. It's new uniform construction notice, public and private projects occupying the public right of way.
And on that same Catalina, there is construction that is occurring without permits right now. They're literally engaging in scaffolding, deploying scaffolding to try and repair a major stress fracture on their pillar without a construction permit. And it's not being posted. And what is it going to take? Somebody else to catch another bogus criminal charge for calling out the fact that they're operating without a permit?
Thank you.
I mean, this is...
Just for the record, that was Speaker Ernie Marie, and that's the end of public comment for item number 6. Thank you. All right, so item number 6 is with Bureau of Engineering.
Yes,
Bureau of
it does
Street
have a permit, it's
Services,
just
and
not
Contract
posted in
Administration and its
603.
involved districts. New uniform construction notice, public and
Great
private
job, Henry.
projects occupying the public right of way. Recommended that the board adopt the proposed construction notices
Excellent.
for projects that occupy the public right of way.
Exactly.
For more than
That's
4
why I warn
hours.
them every time I'm
Number
going to make
2, require that
comparisons.
projects give notice
Because they did that to me all the time.
to the abutting property occupant per City of Los Angeles, project notification time schedule, and permit notification time schedule herein. And number 3, authorize the permitting agency to allow for deviations of the standard notification time. And before us today, we have on this month. Thank you.
Good morning, Vice President Diaz, Commissioners. As stated, I am Andres Mata, civil engineer.
Yes, they did great.
Case management division of the Bureau of Engineering. I am here to present a proposal to institute new uniform construction notices for public and private projects occupying the right of way. The City Council had introduced a motion to request that the board develop a uniform construction notice to enhance public awareness and coordination for construction projects. In response, the Department of Public Works Bureau collaborated with LADOT, LADUP, and Council District Number 14 to create and easily identifiable notices. These notices will inform the public about scope and impact of construction activities and will be distributed according to the established schedules. The new policy requires notification for construction activities lasting more than 4 hours with flexibility for deviations as authorized by the permitting agency. The initiative aims to balance effective public notification with minimal disruption to construction timelines. This concludes my presentation. I am happy to take questions.
All right, and I see the types of permits that are going to be aligning with this new requirement. We have the A permit, B permit, E permit, S permit, U permit, and building materials tier 1, building materials tier 2, and then other city impacting vehicular, bicycles, and pedestrians with right of way.
Yeah, that's right. If they, I do it because if they do stop me from being off topic, I've already made it clear what my intentions, what I'm going to be doing.
Sometimes we get planters on our public right of way. That's what I'm asking.
So our permits allow for encroachments. They are not a construction permit themselves. However, there's usually an associated A or B permit that allows for construction at that encroachment. So for planters, I believe will be an A permit if it's required. Yes, that's my response to your question.
Thank you. All right, so commissioners, do we have any other questions? Any questions, Commissioner Corson? I don't see any lights. All right, do we have a motion to approve this item? Ms. Cole, we have a motion by Commissioner Reyes and a second by President Davis.
Will tabulate the vote to adopt item number 6, beginning with you, Vice President Villegas.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Davis.
Aye.
Commissioner Reyes.
Aye.
And Commissioner Corson. Commissioner Corson?
Aye.
Thank you. All ayes, and the item is unanimously adopted and carries forthwith.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, then let's go on to item number 7, and we have a comment card from Batman. We have a comment card from Batman. All right, I don't see them in the room. And we have a public comment card from AuditLA.
I'm going to pass this one because of time limits. Thank you, ma'am.
And then do we have Zoom?
We need more Zoom people.
Caller under Ernie, do you wish to speak on item number 7?
Exactly, yeah,
Yes, I do. Are you taking the in-person public comment first? I can move on.
No, you're on right now.
Okay. So it seems to me that there is a subscription portal here that, for some odd reason, you're not taking into account the individuals that can access the subscription portal, as well as why the particular cost of the license is the amount that it is. And furthermore, why, whether or not this portal is publicly accessible, and to what extent people have to go through to this is yet another example, and it is on topic, this is yet another example of a portal that is inaccessible to the public, just like how the Bureau of Street Services took down a public portal for permitting and made it inaccessible to the public, despite that portal should be a public platform that should be always accessible to the public. Anything going so far as to outright remove archival of previous data that was publicly accessible. And I ask you, why is it that this same incident is repeating, but with this subscription service, and now you're attaching a cost to it, and imagine now people have to pay to access permits, to pay to access any sort of public permits and any other expenditures. I mean, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. Now, it's fine to remove data from public records, first of all. Apparently that's fine by you. And furthermore, it's also now fine to attach a subscription service fee to it, and even worse, to make it inaccessible to the public afterwards. This is what LA City stands for, right? Complete and utter lack of accountability and transparency. And by the way, you're going to see these comments come up. What used to be an hour-long meeting is
I'm
now
sorry,
going to
that's
take
your 2 minutes, thank you. And for the record, that was Defender of Ants, and now we have,
No, that was Henry Marie.
oh, okay. Now we have Defender of Ants. Would you like to speak for your 2 minutes?
Yes, this online access, it's kind of just, it's wild how we just don't have an ability to just go and see what permits are. I've done a lot of construction, and there's always posts outside for everyone, building inspector, or anybody of the public being aware of that. This portal for the permits for streets, the Bureau of Streets, not having access and changing things, this is wild. How are we supposed to get behind the support of this for the city council when we can't even get simple permits just so people can see if they can go down the road? I mean, do you think that we're going to stop coming here? Let me ask you this. If you were in our position, you were aware of the permit system being abused to hide tunnels, to traffic children underneath a street, Fountain Avenue, at that roundabout way, would you speak up? Or would you be more worried about the agenda and the time on the agenda? It's our duty to speak up, and we're going to speak up, and we're going to keep coming here until you guys do something. I can't believe you haven't even commented on it. You haven't even done a thing about it, and you're going to be helpful. You guys are probably at the freak party who did it. It's disgusting. Follow the rules. If you're going to make rules, follow them equally. We don't want more data shit. We're over that. Saving children. There's a tunnel underneath that under Fountain Avenue, the roundabout way. Go look at it. It's cut through the concrete. Anyone can go see it. Look at the discoloration of that roundabout.
Great job, DOA.
Caller under Mary Ann, would you like to speak?
Yeah, he left, but there's still quorum, so we're good.
Yes, I would. About the permits, you know, as a citizen, when I have to have something done in my house, I have to post a permit outside visibly for the public to see that I have a permit to do work. And for Scientology, this doesn't ring true. They don't have permits. People are getting arrested. They don't even know what they're getting arrested for. The police officers don't even know what the permit says. That Scientology gives them false permits, and then the police officers looks at their permits that they say they have, and there is no permits. So it doesn't make sense if you're going to ask everybody to put permits out. Why isn't Scientology
If you can stick to the subject at hand, item number 7 is an AFE CoStar Realty Information Inc. Information Inc.
Oh, here we go.
That's it for, speakers for item number 7.
All right, thank you.
Great job.
So
Don't let,
item number 7 is
don't let it intimidate you. It's okay. They're always going to try what they can.
Realty Information Incorporated.
You said everything you needed to, so great job. And Julie, I am not surprised. They've been having a lot when it comes to Mr. Knight. There's always a lot of technical difficulties. Always, every meeting.
Access to real property sales.
It is on topic.
Available property of both private and commercial and market studies and trends for the period of July 1st, 2024 to June 30th, 2025. And good morning still, or good afternoon, Ms. Janelle.
I'm not sure.
Hello.
Whoever was, they
Thank
did
you,
great.
Madam Vice President Villegas, Commissioners, City Representatives, distinguished guests. My name is Janelle Para. I'm the Property Manager for Bureau of Engineering, Real Estate Division.
Great job, Julie. Do not let them get to you. They do this all the time. This is part of the game. You did great. You got that information in. Perfect job.
Needed for infrastructure-related projects, such as the one you heard for item number 2, the Los Angeles River Ecosystem Revitalization Project. In order to do that task, we need tools, and CoStar Realty Information Inc., also known as CoStar, provides the tools that we need to perform the work. And the service for, it's like a multiple listing service for commercial and industrial properties to search for comparables for valuation purposes and to search for available commercial and industrial properties for acquisition purposes. CoStar provides the necessary critical data to complete reliable and accurate appraisal that includes 100% of the for sale listing nationwide, 100% of the lease listings in the market, and verified sales comparables. Those are just to name a few. So basically, the contract that this and Congress will pay for is good for a year from July 1st of 2024 through June 30th of 2025. And the Bureau of Engineering requests the board to approve this authority for expenditure, item number AE25780009M, to pay for invoices for CoStar subscription fees for approximately 6 months, totaling $30,000. And we are working on a longer-term agreement with CoStar, and we'll go back to the board once we're ready to present that. That concludes my presentation, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have about this item.
Thank you. Commissioners, do you have any questions on this item? Go ahead.
Thank you. Just for clarification, it's 6 months, but we're approving it for a year?
The encumbrance amount of $30,000 is good for 6 months, but the contract is good for a year, because we anticipate that before the 6-month period, we'll go back for the longer-term agreement and we'll terminate this short-term agreement with.
I'm going to save my comments for number 12. Watch them cancel number 12.
There's an invoice for $4,000 a month.
Yes, approximately it's $4,000 a month, plus or minus some of the taxes that they may include in the invoice, yes.
Okay, so we're just approving a contract for 1 year, but it's for 6 months, and then after 6 months, if there's no long-term contract, does it continue at the current rate?
After 6 months, we'll go, well, if we are not able to establish the longer-term contract in 6 months, we will come back to the board
asking for bids for sidewalk repair.
The remainder encumbrance for the following 6 months, yes.
For the same amount, though?
Yes.
Okay, perfect, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that clarification. And I do see that their CoStar's invoice to us says semi-annually. Okay, and it's for $4,000. Thank you for that clarification, and thank you, Commissioner, for sending that question. Do you have any other questions on this item?
Because I didn't get 2 more minutes.
Go ahead, Commissioner.
Just one question, I know it offers a comprehensive slate of services, it's a tool that we use for analytics and all that. Does it also offer like research, or if we need additional research on certain properties?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And we can avail those services through some of the COSA representatives if we need to do further research on a specific property.
All right, perfect, thank you.
You're welcome.
Great. And do we have a motion to approve this item?
These meetings used to be an half an
We have
hour.
a motion by Commissioner Reyes and a second by Person Davis and Commissioner Persin.
We'll tabulate the vote to adopt item number 7, beginning with you, Vice President Villegas.
They said it was,
President Pro Tem Davis.
it was a glitch, that it's not public information.
All ayes, and the item is unanimously adopted and carries forthwith.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
Vice President, I'd like to recognize one of the commissioners who's visiting with us, Rosa Russell, who was just appointed by the mayor to the Human Relations Commission. And she has served before, but she has been blessed with another term. So thank you so much, Commissioner Rosa Russell, Human Relations.
Congratulations. Thank you for recognizing. I was actually going to ask you if you wanted to do that. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, exactly, Julie.
And wanted just to go on then to go on with our agenda for this.
Because here are sidewalks and it's easements. The people who own the buildings are responsible, and they have a agreement.
Batman, we have public comment for item number 8 from Batman. And then we have AuditLA.
Again, for time, I'm going to skip this agenda item and give you guys a break.
Caller is Kenny. Would you like to speak on item number 8? Kenny, would you like to speak on item number 8?
Yeah.
You have 2 minutes.
I'm still not understanding. It seems like y'all not hearing us. Y'all not, it don't matter what item it is. Y'all approving it if it is useless or anything. Kids are more important than any fucking work or any kind of permit that you can approve. They work more than any kind of amount of money, and y'all got shit twisted.
Yes.
Y'all not hearing. This is not gonna stop until you hear us and make a move on what we're saying. How everybody can collude and come up with all this and y'all not saying nothing, y'all ignoring it. I believe y'all getting paid off or something, because y'all corrupt and it's sick. Y'all need to help again. It's a tunnel being built on the top in L. Y'all ignoring it. I don't care about the permit. Go look into what's going on in that goddamn blue building. God's watching y'all. You don't sleep. And also, the world is watching. You're embarrassing yourself in front of the world. People from all over are watching you. And y'all showing y'all level of corruption. It's sad, and y'all need to do something. It's a ton of false, and Scientology is a cult.
Great job, Kenny.
Thank you.
I have, as far as the...
Caller under Defender of Ants, would you like to speak on item number 8?
Yes. I haven't been coming to these meetings much because I don't really trust anything that most of government officials do. You rob Peter to pay for Paul. And item number 8 are...
Hi. Congratulations.
Like, how do you do that? Like, how is it okay to just ignore what's so obvious? And how how do you comment on something that is being done before you even hear what is being done about it? Like, common sense dictates that you wait, you hear what the item agenda is, and then you offer questions, comments, and concerns. But it's as backwards. And I don't know if Karen Bass is like part of this, like this is some grand conspiracy to cover up what's going on. But there's literally a tunnel being built under top of that. I yield my time.
Great job, DOA, and you're right. Comments are supposed to go after. You're absolutely right.
Would you like to speak on item number 8?
Yes, just one second again, that regardless of these agenda items, whether it be 8 and the clear pattern that the LADWP as well as the Board of Sanitation has shown that violations of the law will not be upheld as long as Scientology does it, whether it be wasting 100,000 gallons plus of water in a single day and just boldly making a claim that they're not going to hold them lawfully accountable for a clear ordinance violation is just extremely sickening. And not only that, the fact that you continue to sit here, not file any motions for any sort of investigation or preliminary search on the claims. I mean, this is just, I don't know what more of an example you need to show of a grand conspiracy going on here. Like, right, you're clearly protecting Scientology, and so are the LADWP and countless other LA City officials, and your time in court will come. And I just hope you can look back on this moment, as will your grandkids, your cousins, your nieces and nephews, and your neighbors, and say, wow, those people defended a Chomo cult. That's your legacy. I don't want to be associated with Chomo sympathizers and simps. And that is the stain that you forever have on your record. You are Chomo sympathizers and simps. This is not about construction. This is about child molestation and child rape. There is countless court cases and slave labor, child slave labor, countless court cases. You continue to ignore it. And that's the stain you have on your career and the rest of your life. A Chomo simp. That's what the neighborhood.
Thank you. Your time is up.
Awesome job, Henry.
That's the end
Awesome.
of the speaker cards for item number 8.
Thank you, Ms. Moore. All right, so for item number 8, we have an ARP. And this is Kern Delta Water District and Bureau of Sanitation, the Office of County requesting for approval and execution of authority for expenditure in the amount of $70,000 for the encumbrance of funds for the payments of the water utility charges to be incurred at Green Farm in Bakersfield, California during the period of July 1, 2024 through June 30th, 2025. Welcome, Mr. Tran. We haven't seen you on this item.
Good afternoon, Vice President, Yagas, the Board Commissioners, City Attorney, and Executive Officer. My name is Alan Tran with LA Sanitation. We are here today to ask for your approval of an EFA for encumbrance to pay for the current depth of water uses at Green Eco Farm operation. As you all know, that current depth of water is one of the 3 sources, water sources that we use for farming operation. The other 2 are the effluent from the City of Bakersfield treatment plant number 3, and the groundwater from the existing well at Green Eco Farm. We only purchase the current depth of water as needed, mostly in the summertime. The requested amount is $70,000, and this will cover from July 1st, 2024 through June 30, 2025. The funding for this EFE will come from the Sewer Operation and Maintenance Fund. Therefore, there will be no impact on the general fund. And that's conclude my presentation. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Commissioners, do we have questions on this item? You know, we see every year regarding our water usage for our 3-acre farm, that's just used a lot for a lot of our compost.
Really, Julie? Interesting.
Public. Then I will put the motion forward to approve this item. Do we have a second? All right, Ms. Nancy, we have a motion by myself and a second by Pro Tem Davis. Please.
Will tabulate the vote to adopt item number 9, beginning with you, Vice President Villegas.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Davis.
Aye.
Commissioner Reyes.
Aye.
And Commissioner Corson.
Aye.
All ayes, the item is unanimously adopted and carries forthwith.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chang. Good to see you.
Thank you.
All right, so then let's move on to item number 9. And we have public comment from Batman. Public comment from Batman on this item? I don't see him. And then we have a public comment from AuditLA.
Yes, but again, in the interest of time, I'm going to skip this agenda item.
And Ms. Tansey, do we have callers on the phone?
One, Andre, if you would like to speak on item number 9.
Yeah, before I give comment on number 9, I just want to say, you know, we are recording this, and the fact that people saw you intentionally trying to mute me, that is on the official record here, and it just does not, it's not a good look, right? From one professional to another, I think we can all agree, or at least I hope so, that trying to silence a member of the public during the middle of their speech is just not a good look. It literally makes you look even shadier than you already appear to be. And so I urge you, if I was there in person, I would too would ask you to look me straight in the eyes. But also, I'm telling you right now, I'm not asking you to stop trying to mute me in the middle of my speech, okay? You don't understand that thousands of people are watching right now, and this is so much bigger than what you think it is. And this will continue to be the case that people show up and
This is an AFP on the Pacific Gas and Electric Company. If you could please stick to the topic.
yeah, this is another example. I'm trying to stay to the topic, right? I'm addressing the fact that you're muting my speech, so that is very much in interest of the topic at hand. So getting back to yet again the Bureau of Sanitation, I mean, this is, the gas, this is the same issue that LADWP had. They're not holding Scientology accountable for ordinance violations. And so I have no faith that this agenda item should even be discussed because of the fact that LADWP and sanitation are all in collusion with Scientology, and it's an absolute disgrace. I yield my time.
Thank you. And Andre, just to let you know, that's 8 minutes for you, so you have 2 more minutes on this agenda for this board meeting. That's all the public comment.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Julie, for that.
Item number 9 is also an AFP, Pacific Gas and Electric Company, Bureau of Sanitation, the Office of Accounting, are requesting board approval and execution of an authority
My guy's getting a good nap.
$420,000 for encumbrance of funds to pay for electricity utility charges to be incurred during operations including
because he was so
the farm
strong.
located in Bakersfield, California for the period covering July 1, 2024
He's really coming
to
at them.
June 30th, 2025. And
So they want to cut him off. They want to just like get you off
Good afternoon again.
your game, you know what I mean? So you
We're here to ask for your
start learning the games, watch these people.
for encumbrance to pay for BG&E electricity uses at Green Pump operation.
But
The
the church
electricity
does have an
usage
agreement
is
with the
for
city
the
to maintain the street.
water pump at the
But
ground
it's
water
still an
level.
argument worth
And a
making.
small pump to move the irrigation water across the field.
I'm going to be posting
And
something
we
on
also
Google
use
CPR.
for the office and the repair shop. The request amount is $420,000, and this will cover from July 1st, 2024 through June 30, 2025. And the funding will come from the Sewer Operation Maintenance Fund, Therefore, there will be no impact on the general fund. Thank you.
Appreciate it, thank you so much. All right, Commissioner, do we have questions on the AFE?
Getting a good nap.
Yeah.
He's getting a good nap.
This is a minor question, because this is PG&E. Are we billed monthly or are we billed every 2 months? How's the billing
We will be monthly.
on a monthly basis? Okay, thank you.
Great, thank you for that clarification. I realize we need to pay our bills to PG&E for our usage in our farm. And any other questions? Don't see any other questions. Do we have a motion to approve item number 9?
Second.
That makes sense. Yeah, I would think it'd be punishment. Yeah, it's so confusing.
Tabulate the vote to adopt item number 9.
We're learning so much about the law.
Vice President Villegas.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Davis. Commissioner Reyes.
Aye.
And Commissioner Corson.
Aye.
All ayes, and the item is unanimously
Watch them
adopted.
cancel number 12, because that's the one I want to speak on. Oh, batting they will.
Thank you, Mr. Trent.
Thank you so much.
And let's move on to item number 10. We have a comment card from Batman. Comment card from Batman. All right. And then we also have a comment card from AuditLA.
Again, in the interest of time, I'm skipping this agenda item. Thank you.
All right, so do we have folks on Zoom?
One, Speaker Ernie, may I speak on item number 10, Andre?
You know, affordable housing is something very near and dear to myself and many people in the city of LA. And I just don't understand why it is that as part of this improvements work order, the cost is so absolutely sky high, and it's absolutely ass backwards that you take public comment first without a report given on the item. It just doesn't make any sense. You make the report first, and then you take up comments and questions on the report, rather than hearing the comments first, look at getting contextual clues. I mean, I literally don't understand how it is that you lack a simple 5th grade understanding of basic quorum rules. Why are you taking the... You don't understand, right? You just don't seem to grasp that this will go on outside of the boardroom, right? People will fly to the neighborhoods that you all get to partake in to let them know just how deep you are in the tendril of Scientology. And that is the inevitable next step, where you're lining up yourself for legal culpability, which has already been established, and now the community will know that regardless if it's agenda item 10 or any other topic for that matter, as long as it is copacetic with not making any criticism of Scientology, then it's all good by you. And that inevitably leads to community members being warned via flyers that you are dangerous to Angelina because you support the thuggish cult of Scientology, which actively assaults protesters, harasses anybody that ever dares say anything against them publicly, and it's a disgrace. You are in collusion with them, and the community will know. They will know. This will not go away.
Please stick to the topic.
That's your time.
Thank you.
Great job, Henry.
Great.
Thank you again for pointing. Yes, it should come after. Comments should come after. It says common sense.
Specifications submitted for board adoption and
You're so
authorization
backwards.
to advertise for the invitation of bids in Council District 14, the Affordable Housing and Sustainable Communities Program, Round 4, Windpark Tower, Sustainable Transportation and Infrastructure and Transit-related amenities improvements. And that's work order E190861. Estimated value is $4,311,451 with the bid
That's
receipt date
very
of
strong.
October 30th. If we can get a motion to approve this item so we can put this out to bid. I'll second that. And Ms. Tansey, we have a
Dang, there's 2 more
motion by,
meetings.
Commissioner President, second.
And we'll tabulate the vote to adopt item number 10, beginning with you, Vice President Villegas. President Pro Tem Davis.
Aye.
Commissioner Reyes. And Commissioner Corson.
Aye.
All ayes, and the item is unanimously adopted and carries forward.
Thank you. All right, then let's go on to item 11, and we have a comment card from Batman. A comment card from Batman. And then we have a comment card from AuditLA.
Again, I'm going to skip this topic due to time.
All right, and then, Tansy, anybody else in?
No, we do not.
All right, and this is also an administrative item, specifications submitted for board adoption and an authorization to advertise for the invitation of bids in Council District 15. And this is the Affordable Housing as Sustainable Communities Program.
That's true, Julie.
Jordan Downs as sustainable transportation and infrastructure and transit-related amenities improvements for order E190865, estimated value of $3,820,352, with the bid receipt date of Wednesday, October 30th, 2024. Do I have a second to my motion to approve this item? Ms. Tierney, a motion by myself and a second by Pro Tem Davis.
And we'll tabulate the vote to adopt item number 11, begin with you, Vice President Villegas.
Aye.
Commissioner President Pro Tem Davis.
Aye.
Commissioner Reyes.
Aye.
And Commissioner Corson.
Aye.
All ayes, and the item is unanimously adopted and carries forward.
Thank you. Now let's move on to item number 12. And we just have one comment from AuditLA?
Yes. Do you want to speak on this one? Again, Madam Attorney, I will be making comparisons, but I will be on topic because we have a right to make comparisons. Okay, about sidewalk repair. Sidewalk repair programs are extremely important. I am dependent on sidewalks that, I can get through. So yes, we need those. But I would really like to wait on this. I wish you could wait until the new president, I believe he's getting appointed today, is here, because he was a former union president. And so, because I want to make sure that all the bids, all the companies are going to be paying fair wages for all the repair. Because currently, you guys have issued 2 Permit A permits for L. Ron Hubbard Way for the sidewalk and the street. And and people are working on the street that are from the Sea Org, and I feel bad for them. They're elderly gentlemen. To the point of vacuuming and hand scrubbing the brick streets. It's utterly ridiculous. These people make $47 a week. When they touch a public street, they're supposed to be getting minimum wage. And I desperately want to know what the new president, who was a union president, is going to say about that. $47 a week, and these people have to pay for their own shampoo, they have to pay for their own toiletries. And they are out there vacuuming and polishing bricks on a public street. So as you do these contract bids, how do we know? And we've been telling you, the only one who I really feel, like I said, is listening is Commissioner Davis. I appreciate you tonight, sir. He's the only one I feel is listening. Maybe Commissioner Corson, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like he's listening, but thank you.
Thank you. We have 2 calls on. Caller, concerned citizen, would you like to speak on item number 12?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I just have a comment. I don't understand why you're muting people and not clicking their hands so they can speak. So if you can let me know why are you muting people on purpose?
Item number 12 is specifications submitted to the board for the adoption and authorization for the invitation of bids.
If you could just speak to that.
That is relevant.
That's what we're discussing for item number 12.
I yield my time. Please stop meeting people.
I think that's Shirt Guy.
Thank you. We have Defender of Ants. Would you like to
Does that
speak
Shirt
on
Guy
item
maybe?
number 12?
Thanks, guys.
I would love, you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sidewalk repair. Again, we're don't have any clue what we're talking about on sidewalks, so we just have to really guess, make the best educated guess, but the sidewalks, man, like, if you see Hollywood, there's literally shit and piss over everywhere. It's at the nasty, because there's no bathroom, so the sidewalks are gonna be nasty. In comparison, the sidewalks around Scientology building are immaculate. They're amazing. But that's what happens when, like, on the 23rd here in my court case, I had 2 COA members on the stand admit that they make $47 an hour, work 70 hours a week, 7 days a week. But that's why their sidewalks are so clean. You got fucking slave labor there, you know? And they're scrubbing those bricks by hand, but they can't hide that tunnel, you know? And hopefully the sidewalks come in there and we get a little money because it's kind of falling in from that.
Please stick to the topic at hand. This is to advertise and adopt bids, the ability for the board to advertise for bid invitations.
She's just trying to eat up his time by reading it.
For the sidewalk repair program. If you could please stick to that topic.
Yeah, I'm talking about sidewalks and repairs. Again, we don't hear any of the speakers ahead of time, so it's really hard to stay on topic if you don't know what that topic is. Does that make sense? Is that hard? Are you guys not understanding that it's impossible to talk about what we have heard when talking about that? We're literally trying to get some bullshit out of our ass. Right? Anyways, fix the streets, man. Make some bathrooms so that people aren't shitting and pissing all over the sidewalks. It's common sense.
Your time is up.
Great job, DOA. Totally on point.
Invitation for bids and public comment.
Okay, guys.
In sync with this item. All right, specifications submitted for board adoption and authorization to advertise for the invitation of bids. In Local District 12, Sidewalk Repair Program, package number 68, capital and technology improvements expenditure, with an estimated amount of $1,231,337, with the bid receipt dated Wednesday, October 30th,
She's the worst. I hope she leaves.
Do we have a motion for this item?
I have my hand raised for this. I'm not sure why I'm not being called on. This is the 3rd time this has happened, right?
Mr. Ernie, I explained to you that you get a total of 10 minutes and you exceeded that. So you don't have any more items to speak on this board agenda. I warned you that 8 minutes in.
Thank you. All right, we have a motion by Commissioner Corson. Do we have a second? All right, we have a second by Commissioner Reyes. Ms. Cole, if you can please take the roll.
Yes, we'll tabulate the vote to adopt item number 12, beginning with you, Vice President Villegas.
Aye.
President Davis. Commissioner Reyes.
Aye.
That's the end of it, because the other 2 are canceled.
All ayes, and the item is unanimously adopted and carries forward.
Have a good night, boy. These meetings are getting long.
All right, that concludes today's meeting. Could you clear the desk, Ms. Tansey?
Oh yeah, they're pissed. But that's the whole point. That's protest. This is free speech protest. And they hate it. Scientology certainly hates it. They definitely have OSA out there, Ronnie. They definitely have OSA out there.
What?
No, I'm talking on the live.
All right.
All right.
You want this?
No, yeah, I guess, but so guys, what I'm gonna do is I need to take like a little bit of a break. I need to take a little, yeah, they're paused their lunch. They probably missed the, the new guys. Oh, I wonder if they're having some kind of celebration for the new people. Like, probably not. They're just commissioners. But I'm going to take like a little bit of a break, guys. Like, probably give me like 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. I don't know. So I'm just going to put it on, Paul's mic and Paul's video. I'm not going to restart everything up. But I'll be back very shortly, take a little break. There is a 1 o'clock meeting, so I don't know if it's 1 or 1:30, but I need to take a little refresher. Hey guys, I'm back. Oh, snacks for you and bike guy. Thank you, Kirby. That is so sweet. Thank you. I should bring something. That would be so funny. Yeah, well, they're used to just have these meetings used to be right. Thank you. Sorry, I had to take a little Commissioner Davis break. But let me get my thoughts together. There's another 2 more meetings. I gotta try to, I'm gonna definitely get some coffee, I think, for this one. I need a little bit of a pick-me-up. But I'm still looking for you know what? I think I found out what's going on. I think the box isn't working anymore, and I have to go replace the box. So I was able to get my charger charged up a little bit. So I'm gonna put that on now, actually. And hope to God it works. That means otherwise it's the cord. But if worse comes to worse, I got my actual charger, which I'd have to plug in, like the mag light thing. But I really don't want to have to do that. Wait, okay, let me plug this in. Hopefully it's... That last guy, was that... It kind of sounded like shirt guy, like saying, why are you cutting them off? I kind of felt like it was, but I don't know, maybe not. Hold on, let me... Okay. All right, I think now I'm charging, because I'm down to 32, and I think there's enough pie charge on this to get me at least through the next 2 meetings with the... And then I'm going to have to go buy a box when on my way home, because I think that's the problem. I think it's the box. The 2 meetings are Public Works, but the committee meetings, not the commission. And Budget and Finance. Oh yeah, I have a manly voice. I know. But that's okay. It's just proof we could just all use whatever voices we have. Whatever the voice is, it's ours to use, right? So it doesn't, it's okay. Oh, wait, they're on break? Okay, why don't we go, you want to go eat your lunch? I want to get some coffee from downstairs. Oh, okay, I would have brought it up here. I wouldn't have left it. Well, I would have. Yeah, but to eat is on level 2. Okay. I'll go down with you. Oh, I had to pack him lunch. Oh, we're not packing. We just bought some. Hi. Got something on the. Uh-oh. Shoot. Is this chart? Oh, man. Nope. Dang it. Okay, so it's the cord too. No, okay, so because my charger box is, okay, now it says it's charging. All right, I think we're good now, hopefully. Yeah, they can leave because they're done.
So what's the next meeting?
The next meeting is also Public Works, but the committee version.
What's that mean?
That means it's part of City Council, not separate Public Works. Okay, let's hit the down button. Oh, excuse me. No, it's okay. I just want to hit the down button. They all seem to be going up.
This one.
That's going up. Wait, this is going down. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Whoops.
Oh, number 1.
Yeah, because this one, we had to take the local to get back up to number 2. Oh, thank you, Davies Nice Insurance. That's so sweet. And Ray, thanks for being a badass audit. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, God. Thank you so much. I don't know, he did good, man. He was holding their feet to the fire. You could smell the smoke. DOA too. You could smell the smoke. It was great. Oh, it's at 1:30? Okay, then we'll probably just, oh, I am tired. I'm like, oh, you're gonna make me cry. Thank you. Right now, OSA doesn't think so. That's okay. We keep pushing. Huh? Yeah. Oh, thank you, guys. No, they didn't. They did not. Am I still on? Okay, can you hear me now, guys? Yeah, I'm like getting spam calls. I'm getting like, so sometimes it lets me just hang, like deny it and it doesn't interfere, but other times it's interfering. Am I back? Okay, good. Yeah, I'm getting like major crazy spam calls. Is this local? Oh yeah, this is local. Okay. Why don't we just wait for the next one?
All right.
I don't think I can get on. We'll take the next one. Unless you want to go up and, huh?
Well, you're gonna be there, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna eat.
But you're gonna watch.
I'm gonna go get coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we have to hit the button again. Just for local. Okay, but we need the local one. No, that's Express. We can't do that one. Oh, let's do this one. We have to do local.
Where's Express though?
1 to it starts at 3. Like it skips 2.
Okay. Kind of crazy way.
Well, because it's a big building. A lot of people, so they have the express elevators and they have the local elevators that go through 1 through 10.
Not one gets you all the way to the top.
No, because remember you had to take that other down the hall elevator to get to the top.
Crazy.
Oh, that's cool. Like that, to watch them both at the same time. That's good, I wish I could watch while I'm, Yeah, I mean, they're used to him. I used to do all this filming stuff. We're gonna get some coffee, guys. Guys, do you want me just to go on break and like start a new live at 1:30, or would that be better? Everyone take a little break. Or do you want to chat or we can talk or tell me what you want to do. Because I could take a break. Okay, so, all right, let me take a little bit of a break to get it's at 1:30. I'm gonna give my voice and my mind a chance to clear up, and to unfrazzle, and then I'll get some coffee, and okay, thanks guys, and we'll come back. Okay, at 1:30, and then there's another one I think at 2:30 or 3. We'll figure it out. Yeah, yesterday I was headed home. Exactly, it was by accident because he was coming to bike guy was coming to meet me, and then I guess he just instinctively got off there and forgot. And so I'm like, here, I'll head out to you. And so then we said, gotta go bug Ted then. All right, guys, I'll see you in a bit. I'll take a little break.